I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
TheBoxingVoice.com. You walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No, I don't like to lose.
Now it's like I know what feeling I don't want to ever go through. He was talking about you crying and like, you go watch Floyd. Floyd was crying after he lost. I don't ever want to feel that again. I don't want to ever lose. Like I'm not cool with losing.
This is a TKO victory for Shakur Stevenson.
He's tough. He don't take no for an answer, so I gotta beat it out of him.
Shakur, of course he the truth. Teofimo not messing with him. I don't think Tank messing with him. Gary Russell Jr. ain't messing with him.
Me right now, if you ask me, would I beat Floyd Mayweather back in the day? I'm gonna say yes, and truthfully, really believe that.
I know my body. Yeah, I know Shakur body. Shakur know my body. Do I step to you when we fought? Yes or no?
No.
Do we step to each other? Yes or no?
No.
The southpaw version of Floyd Mayweather.
Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to.
Canelo can't get in the ring fight for him. And even if he could, I feel like if me and Canelo's at the same weight, I feel like I'll beat him.
SDS Promotions.
I'm one of the best fighters in boxing.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man. Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar over. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on an app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
Good morning, TBB. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's everything? We are back to discuss once again the hottest boxer in boxing, Shakur Stevenson, and what's his next move. Is Mayweather Promotions the right move for Shakur Stevenson? Plus, we're going to touch on his many Twitter rants and his back-and-forth feud with Mase and Cam'ron, who have a lot to say. They've released an entire episode. There's bits and pieces of their episode all over the place. So this is what we're going to be talking about. You know, Shakur Stevenson, what's his next move? Is Mayweather Promotions the right place for Shakur? And can Mayweather take him to the next level? And the ongoing feud between Cam'ron and Shakur, as well as Mase, you know. They seem to be taking shots. But the internet certainly did not appreciate his performance. There are screenshots of Terrence Crawford, asleep in the audience. Now, this could have been, maybe they caught Terrence in the moment he was blinking, or he was really sleeping. I don't know. I wasn't there. I was not next to Terrence. But even Ward looks like he's struggling to stay up. Again, it could be the quality of the picture. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just bringing you, I'm bringing you what it is. I'm here doing my job. Because Shakur has personally said he's gonna start slapping people that don't appreciate his boxing style. I'm trying not to get smacked, but he's gonna be doing a lot of smacking though. I'll tell you that. There's gonna be a lot of people. He's gonna get tired by the time he catch up to me because there's a lot of people not feeling this fight and the way that he fights. I mean, Stack 5, like, I wonder what he's going to say to him. Am I saying that dude's name right? Because, like, that dude, he went and bought the Showtime social medias. That could not have been cheap. And he bought the rights to his podcast from Showtime. That could not have been cheap. Now, I don't know much about that guy, but I know that he was like a former basketball player. So it wasn't cheap. So I would say it would be unfair of Shakur to say that Stack doesn't have a valid opinion because he's never boxed. He's shown that he's for the sport. Not only did he create a podcast that had nothing to do with boxing and include boxing, he had whatever he had going on with Showtime to promote boxing. Then he buys their social media handles to continue to promote boxing and turn those social media handles into ATS fights or something like that, like all the fights. I don't know. The point is that social media platform that he purchased is now on a daily covering the sport of boxing. So he's invested. So his opinion should matter, and he should be able to have one, right? Because he's helping the sport grow. I don't know how Shakur will take that because, again, according to him, if you ain't fight, you ain't got the right to say nada. But let's get to some of these screen shares and get this thing going. So this is Cam reacting.
You talk about niggas better strap up. Why would you give niggas that heads up? You dumb motherfucker. Fuck out.
Damn, Cam, we just 22 minutes in. You already 2 F-bombs.
Here, nigga, you out your motherfucking mind. If you want to impress me, step up and wait. Fight Teofimo in Newark so he can knock your head to Irvington, nigga.
That's crazy. Knock it to Irvington is wild. Where I mean that when you need him.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You ain't impressing nobody with all this Twitter talk, nigga. All this wild Twitter talk you talking. Who you talking? You talk about niggas.
So that's just a short clip, right? So I'm just saying, I wonder if Shakur gonna put himself in a situation where James Prince gotta come and do a Drake and what's my man name? From the Eclipse, you know that dude. Where he gotta settle the beef for him and shit. You feel me? Yeah, because he telling people to strap up. I don't know. These guys is crazy. Like, they taking boxing way too serious. It's like, oh, you don't like the way I box? I'm going to shoot you now. You got something to say about the way I box? Strap up. I hope he meant glove up and maybe Cam misinterpreted it, right? I don't know. Don't sound good to me. But this is the internet claiming that Crawford fell asleep at Shakur's fight. There's another meme of this guy in the back telling my uncle ain't slick, threw on the glasses so he could hide. But they saying Ward looking sleepy too. Nah, the internet is like that, bro. They undefeated. You can't really win with them. But this some Cam right here reacting. And this Ishe too, but you know Ishe had a back and forth with Shakur. So to him, he's just pointing out, you know, I guess whoever's like in agreements with his opinion.
Or a fight. I'm just gonna be honest. No disrespect to Newark, but I don't want to see Shakur fight nobody. I mean, it's like for him to be hanging out with Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward, there is absolutely no way that he's fighting the way he's fighting. I mean,
that was real. That was real, right? You know, we all ran across that post. It's like, you know, show me your circle, I'll show you who you are, you know. And I get it from a standpoint. It's like, yeah, he's hanging with the right people and he is doing great things. But that fighting style, that dog mentality, you know what I'm saying? Because look at what Ward did with Kovalev. The dog came out of him and he went borderline dirty, right? Because he wanted to win. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Crawford. We all seen, man, he got more than a dog. That dude is a killer. Like, what? I'm losing. And he turned it all the way up on.
I don't want to see Shakur fight.
Come on, Cam. He turned it all the way up on Sean Porter. But here goes some more. So this Shakur reacting, and shout out to Ishe, because I'm blocked with Shakur, you know. So I wouldn't be able to see this, but Ishe posted it, and it seems that Shakur is saying that Mase had a failed rap career, but that's just his young age. He don't even know. But you know, it seems Mase and in the podcast told him, failed rap career. Hey, Shakur Stevenson, 3 months after you were born, hashtag murder Mase, because that was his original name, murder. You feel me? Because he was that nice behind the mic. Dropped his first album and sold 5 million copies and went quadruple platinum before social media. Facts. And I guess the sneezing emoji means like, excuse me, you feel me? We just calling it how everybody else see it. Not even how we see it. He said how everybody else see it, which is what I'm saying. Like, bruh, what are you going to do? Just attack everyone that didn't think it was a master class? Attack everyone that didn't appreciate it? You're not about to change people's mind. Like, you can't tell the public what's good and what's not good, you know, and then if they don't agree with you, say, oh, you just don't know about the sport. But can Mayweather help all that? Can Mayweather fix that image? Can Mayweather say, no, he fights like me? Wait till you see him in there with someone on his level. I don't know. Can Mayweather, you know, I don't want to say trick, but, you know, change the perception, fool people into believing that maybe it's the opponent and he needs the right dance partner, because we hear that a lot. It's, you know, we need the right dance partner. The right dance partner is going to bring the best out of him. Could that be it? I don't know. But there's more. This is Cam on his platform. So this is why they say all publicity is good publicity, because this is Cam and Mase on a platform, you know, and they're, you know, doing BTS. So they released this. Obviously, you know, they wanted this to be seen of them in the back of the studio watching the fight.
Up his offense, he's going to struggle with him.
Oh,
that's a big shot.
So they got the whole volume on. So this is just them watching. I thought they was gonna react because I like to watch things live with y'all.
Man, he put that right hand.
Yeah, so nah, they ain't even looking at it, and it got way too much top rank audio. So we just gonna go ahead and leave that. But again, you know, all publicity is good publicity, right? This is a very popular podcast. They're almost at 1 million subscribers. The video's only been out an hour, already at 29,000 views. So, you know, they're talking about him. I'm talking about him. People are saying that he was boring. I think that's going to make some people curious to see how boring, and they will still seek him out. But again, the internet is, you know, he's getting it bad. He's getting it bad, which is crazy because I almost feel it's as bad as Haney, and he won. I mean, look at this one. Keith Idek reported the official attendance of 8,000, and the new joke is this actually doesn't tell the entire story. Round one, 8,000, 112. Round 3, 6,000. So obviously the joke is few thousand left, then another few thousand left. Ultimately, by round 9, there's less than 1,000 there. And, they go on to say that Shakur's family that attended, has left as well. And, Crawford's asleep and Ward's asleep. So, again, there's a general consensus that the fight was extremely boring, which is crazy because it's nowhere near as actionless as the De Los Santos fight. This one actually had some action. So, I don't know if the De Los Santos fight was just that bad that people don't want to let it go and it's carried over, or that this fight wasn't that much better than De Los Santos, so it's easy. I don't know. It's easy to get. I don't know. But I did find the tweet, because of Ishe, and Shakur really did say they must be paying people to leave, which is crazy. That he really thinks that. He might need therapy along with Ryan, and I'm not saying that as a joke in any way, but you going at the world for seeing something they think they saw universally, you in the minority. And, Crawford's your guy, so he's just going to keep backing you. It might be time to step back and see if what people saying is true. You argued with your corner. It just ain't looking right. But, again, can Mayweather and Richard Schaefer help him? Can they change that perception? Can they force a tank fight? Can Mayweather even get him a tank fight? Are we not in the age where Earl Spence said, I'm not fighting Keith. I don't care that when you usually don't like someone, you usually want to punch them in the face, so you usually end up fighting. This generation, they like, oh, he ain't making no money off me. I'm not fighting him. So is Tank going to actually fight Shakur if Shakur gets with Mayweather? Will that change things for Tank and say, oh, now he ain't getting a fight? He know I don't F with Mayweather. Do you call it a duck? Tank separated from Mayweather. Tank is out here publicly outing Mayweather. He's publicly saying Mayweather's not a good guy. Mayweather don't want no one to surpass him. Is Tank going to do business with Mayweather? Mayweather gets a percentage if he signs Shakur. So is Mayweather Promotions the right fit for Shakur Stevenson? That is the topic for today. Phone lines are open if you want to call in. The number to call is 1-563-999-3427. That is what we're talking about. We're going to go to the phone lines in just a bit. Real quick, we're going out to the first super chat of the day. AZAP Sam, $5. Twitter sent immature as hell. Can't take no criticism. Crawford gets rid of guys not on his level. He didn't put no pressure on that guy, just cruising. And we got Messiah, $5. Mase and Cam went hard on Shakur in their response. It's about 7 minutes long. Yeah, I did hear, they did tell me that video, they go straight into their show talking about him. So we can do that. We can give a little snippet of that and see what happens. Again, I don't want to use too much of their footage, but it's all context here for the show.
Yeah, man. You know the last bad boy had to wear a suit and a Yankee fitted.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You know what he did. So you know what type of time
That's what type of time you on?
That's the type of time I'm on this morning.
All right, say no more. I was wondering the suit and the fitted what was going on. Now I know what type of time you on.
Yeah.
It's bad when we on the same team. Yeah, that's real. That's a real bad situation for people.
I was thinking, you know, you wouldn't be the first Shakur I had to run into, you know.
Hold on, man. Let's get to the topic.
I'm just letting you know, nigga.
Hold on, we ain't even discussed what we going to discuss.
Hey, yo, so what is he trying to say? That he went at my man Tupac? When he's saying you ain't the first Shakur I had to run into? And that's what I'm saying. These dudes is really from the street like that. Like, we all know that. Like, obviously, they domesticated. They could talk all they want, but they filthy. I know Cam filthy. I don't know how great Mase did. We all know he went for the church road for a minute. So we don't know where Mase at financially. But I ain't never read nothing about him struggling either. I'll just be saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's start with it. There's no easy way to even segue into this. So Shakur had a lot of things to say on Twitter after y'all's comments about his fight. It goes on for a span of about 3 hours, so I'm just going to read some of the tweets that he said.
That's wild.
All right, go.
Okay, so one, you know what irks me? When a nigga talk boxing but ain't never glove up. This man Mase and Big T and Cam'ron need to shut the fuck up. Them niggas will never step foot in a boxing ring. We got all types of entertainers gloving up. Tell these niggas glove up or shut up. Said half these niggas see me outside, they ain't gonna need a strap because niggas don't want to lock in with me. Y'all keep thinking niggas sweet till you come across them in real life. And he said, fuck Mase.
See, so now he's saying that he could beat Cam and Mase so bad they will need a gun. So he's saying weight classes don't matter if they see him in the street. And this is what I'm saying. Why is you taking this shit to the street? That's crazy.
Y'all niggas is crazy. I don't respect none of these bitch ass niggas, and y'all ain't gonna make me respect them. Surviving Diddy ass bull. And it goes on and on and on. He said, y'all aren't really the voice of the streets. It's really $1 million worth of game because Gilly is the real voice. And it continues. I know that was a lot of cursing for me, y'all. I apologize in advance, but I got to get y'all's opinion on what he had to say.
Damn,
Since it's all comedy, I'm going to deal with it like comedy.
Hey, yo, I ain't know he trying to put Gilly and Cam and them against each other. That's wild, yo. That's wild. First of all, I ain't even going there about who's the voice of the streets. But saying Gilly is wild. Over Cam and Mase, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm older too. Shakur's younger.
Nigga, you hear that? Like I said, nigga, your mother named you after Shakur, nigga. You know I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur. I ain't gonna have no problems with you. Chill out, little nigga. We got the right to have our opinion, and I say that with all due respect. You know, but just keep it where it is, man. Let humor be humor. Let everybody say what they got to say. You don't like what we said? Nigga, box better. Until you beat Tank, it ain't really nothing for you to say. And making threats, I'm going to just keep it.
He said, box better. Yo, that's as simple as it get, though.
Real. If we talking boxing, I got 3 knockouts in All-Star Weekend, nigga. So I got 100% knockout ratings, nigga, on All-Star Weekend if we checking the records, nigga. Killer, go ahead, man. I'm not even gonna be on that time with him, man.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I see why they call you Shakur Twitterson. Like, my nigga, 4 hours of tweeting about me and Mase is wow. Word. You boring, nigga. You boring. Everybody's seen it. We ain't the only ones who seen it. You boring, nigga. I thought I was rather polite about it. I thought it was cool. Niggas asked Teofimo, you seen the fight? He said, hell no. Why the fuck would I watch that? It went 12, right? Yeah, I knew it went 12. Tim Bradley, he's announcing the fight. He says, I got my coffee ready. Round 3, he's like, about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part, but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your motherfucking hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen, nigga. Now, what I will say, this is the most entertainment we seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment
he ain't talking
we
about the
seen
fight.
out of you in 2 years.
Let's be real. He not talking about the fight. He talking about Shakur on Twitter talking slick. That's what he's calling entertaining. He ain't saying this fight been the most entertaining that Shakur's had in 2 years, FYI.
Yes, congratulations, nigga.
Yeah, if the nigga put this energy into your boxing, nigga, and start letting your hands go, then you would be a pay-per-view star.
Yeah, well, murder, that ain't gonna happen right now, man. That's just not gonna happen. The last 2 fights to put a nigga to sleep, my nigga. That's just not gonna happen. The point being is this, nigga, you fighting more after the fight.
Word.
You just had a fight Saturday. You're losing your damn mind the last 2 days. Trying to fight everybody on Instagram, on Twitter, on everything else because we seen it.
Yep.
We seen it, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Then you talk about we should glove up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But nigga slap fire out you, nigga. Shut the fuck up. So you getting boxing in the streets confused, nigga. For real, nigga.
Here we go.
Like,
Here
stop
we go.
getting boxing in the street. Those are 2 different things, nigga. That is 2 different things, nigga. Because when a switchblade or something out and everything, you talk about niggas better strap up. Why would you give niggas that heads up? You dumb motherfucker. Fuck out of here, nigga. You out your motherfucking mind. If you want to impress me, stop.
That New York, that Harlem came out. He said when the switchblades, what that mean? Don't get within that 3 feet. Don't get within that 3 feet. Spit out that Gillette, bro. Y'all ain't from that tri-state area, man. Shit different, bro. But so is Shakur, allegedly. You feel me? You know, he's from North, but he grew up in VA and shit like that. He gotta, you know, be careful, man. Keep it in the ring, man. Keep it in the ring, you know. I do like that he asked him to glove up. I ain't going front. That is something that I say, right? Like, boxing fans, that should be a requirement. Like, you should have to fight so that you could have an opinion because, you know, shit, it's easy to say do something if you ain't never done it. You know what I'm saying? You could look at a house and say you could build it because you ain't never built one. You don't know the time it requires, and nothing at all, you know? So I get Shakur from that standpoint. But again, everyone that has an opinion shouldn't have to, you know, fight either.
Up and wait. Fight Teofimo in Newark so he can knock your head to Irvington, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You ain't impressing nobody with all this Twitter talk, nigga. All this wild Twitter talk you talking. Who you talking about? Secondly, let's get out. And that was firstly. Let's get to secondly. You're talking about niggas ain't legends. Nigga, Mase, I'll tell you right now, and this, I'm not talking about Mase when he came out and sold. Mase was Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson, nigga, before Drake, nigga. Nigga sold 5 million in 3 weeks, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But I'm talking about tonight. Tonight, right now, Mase is a 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer. 1,000,000%. Don't make me put the battery in his back to Oracle 3, you nigga.
Yeah.
I'll have him Oracle 3. That's what you need to do is Oracle 3 niggas, man. And let niggas know, my nigga. He is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
Yeah, because you don't got no offense. You all defense. You got to win. You got to let your hands go.
Secondly, when the fight's over.
Yo, it's crazy. I ain't watched this episode, but I thought that. It's like you can't rebuttal a person by saying you can't do what I do. Because Cam and Mase could just turn around and say, well, go ahead, drop an album then. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how you win an argument. Like, bruh, shut up. It don't matter what you say because guess what? You can't fight. Well, it's like, well, bruh, you calling a career failed, you can't rap, let alone know about rap to call they careers failed. Like, motherfuckers bump Dipset on 4th of July, man. Like, that's how patriotic they was, man. Like, I don't know, man. it's gonna be hard for me to side with Shakur on this one because of my age, right? Like this is my era, Cam and them.
Over Mase, I went and watched it after I seen this ring. I said, let me pay attention. I kept dozing off, but I managed to get through a couple rounds. After the fight's over, he walks back to the corner like this. That don't look like a champion. Champs start walking around the ring diddy bopping when they beat niggas up. Your grandfather, that's how I know what your grandfather's telling you. They knew you fucked the bag up, nigga. You fucked the bag up, nigga. You was supposed to show off, show out. Not only that, you was talking shit before the fight. You was the one before, I'm gonna knock this nigga out. I'm gonna demolish it, I'm gonna do all this. And you ain't do nothing you said. That's
all right, we're gonna end it there. Check out their full episode on their YouTube channel. Salute to them. They ain't saying nothing we ain't say, man. They ain't saying nothing we ain't say. Except, is the bag really fucked up if he just signed with Mayweather? Can Mayweather change everything? Is Mayweather that magic wand, you know? H-Town, what up?
What up, Ness, baby? H-Town, man. Still out here with no power in Houston. But it's all good.
How you charging your phone? In the car?
In the car, cuz, in the car.
Nice.
My little boy's iPad, because, you know, without an iPad, they go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. Me and you the same age, then, so man, it's hard for me to side with my youngin' over here against, you know, Murder and Cam, because those are legends, you know, legends. And shit, Mase is the reason there's a 50 Cent, there's a Drake, it goes LL Cool J, Mase, and then every other guy that you know, that the ladies loved or whatever. But man, it's crazy, man. I mean, like I said, man, we just gotta admit we don't like technical boxing. We don't like boxers. We don't like pure boxers. But I mean, I like him, man. I thought it was a great fight. You know, it wasn't boring to me. You know, he came forward. He did everything he had to do. He was defensive when he needed to be defensive. I mean, he did everything but stop the guy. I mean, well, on stoppages, I mean, that's why people, as much as you hate it, that's why people are going to the UFC, because all they want to see is somebody knocked out. People were literally saying the day of is the Diaz Masvidal fight was 100 times better than every boxing fight on that night. And that's just rock 'em, sock 'em. You know, there ain't no real big technique to the way they were fighting. It's just rock 'em, sock 'em. You give me 2, I'll give you 3. And that's that Mexican style or whatever you want to call it that people say they hate because they're just fighting. There's no technique, or, you know, you just want to see 2 people punch themselves retarded. But that's what it is these days, and they're not going to appreciate Shakur until he fights Tank. And when he beats Tank, that's when he's going to make his money, because that's when he's going to get the hate. Because he's going to beat Tank, man. I don't know why people don't see this. I don't think Tank is going to catch him. We've never seen Shakur get tired. We've never seen him have a mental lapse where he's going to let a guy catch him the way, you know, he's not dumb enough to fall for the traps the Tank sets. You know, he's not going to start overcommitting when he's ahead. Like some of these guys that have been ahead of the card doing Tank, they're ahead in the card and they're overcommitting still because they think, I got to knock out Tank, you know? Hell no, Shakur's going to be like, I'm ahead and I'm ahead. It is what it is. Now we're going to start boxing and you're going to have to chase me. You know, because against Mario Barrios, he was losing. He was behind on the cards against Rolly. And, you know, for people to think that Shakur can't take advantage of that and see that and is not smart enough to take advantage and win, it's crazy to me. I mean, I don't know how you can't see that. It's just right in your face. Like, he's going to beat Tank in a boring way, and we're going to hate him, and that's when he's going to start making money because people going to want to see him knocked out. He's going to be the most hated man in boxing. You think they hated Devin? Let Shakur beat Tank, man. Shit. Everybody going to hate him. Even black people ain't going to support him. You know? He's going to be the most hated man. That's how he's going to make his money, man. That's the route he's on. That's who he's going to be, man. I'm out.
You may feel like
all right. I got 2 counter punches, but before I get to Cliff, who's first, and second is Mr. Perfect, we got the King of Essex. What's going on?
Yo, Ness, this is a tough position you put me in with this show, man.
You and me both. It's like I said, you know, being from Newark, you know, you want to side with Shakur, but like, you know, being in the age bracket that we in, you know, he don't really got a leg to stand on. Like, you can't call Cam and Mase career failed and try to use that as a reason for why their opinion is invalid, because you already messing up there. They superstars. They still stars in rap today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Boxing stars don't last as long as rap stars. Like, you know.
Well, because the rap stars, they give us history. We heard Mase mention that he got 3 knockouts at All-Star Weekend. There's a certain allure that the rappers, especially of our generation, and his information come out now. So let me relate that to Shakur. It's a lot of fights we can't look back on and see. I don't think anybody could predict it that he would have been in this position. He's kind of, you know, this is kind of hated to be loved, man. And Benitez said it. He's probably the most hated fighter in boxing right now, and it's probably because of his defiance about something that everybody in the world can agree on. He's not necessarily the most entertaining fighter. People are not negating his skill. They're not negating his accomplishments. They're just saying when it comes to what they want to watch, he is not that guy. And when I heard Cam said, like, this is the part that got me, Ness, because I almost went and got the black mask and went into the stash because he said, knock his head back to Irvington? How dare this nigga say knock him back to Irvington?
For real, that was hilarious.
That hurt me, though. That hurt my heart. That hurt my heart because you got to be from the tri-state area to know what the fuck Irvington, New Jersey is like Richmond, California. You gotta want to be there for it ain't no reason to be there, but it's not a good place to be. And for him to say Shakur will get knocked back to Irvington, oh man, that hurt me. Now the flip side is, like you said, maturity. Shakur's approach to this, and Ishe tried to, shout out to Ishe Smith, he tried to edify him a little bit and just say, bro, at some point you gotta look at yourself, you gotta look at it and just, you know, and own it. Now, this is where I'm going with it.
The whole world can't be hating on you, man. Like, the whole world can't be hating on you. Like, you just got to be like, yo, like Cam said, I mean, he said it the best. Fight better. Just fight better.
Yo, now this is the thing. Just tie it into the show. This is the turn. You've been saying a lot of fighters should make the turn from, you know, Pretty Boy Floyd to Money May, as it will.
Yeah.
This is the turn. If Shakur's going to make a turn, he's going to turn that corner.
Well, he already did. He already did. Look at his shorts.
Twitterson.
I was telling my wife, he's on the name. He understands. I'm Shakur Twitterson. I am going to be on Twitter. You ain't going to shut me up on Twitter, and you can't shut me up in the ring. But he got to start saying it now. If I'm boring, knock me out. Yeah. If I'm putting you to sleep, tell Tank to sleep me. But they won't. They afraid. That's all.
Yo,
and
he could be like, yo.
He can even tease it. Depending on how confident he is, he could tease it and verbally and publicly put out ring size. Like, I fight him in a 20. I fight him in an 18 because I can't be touched. You know, Ali would say shit like that, like, I'm too pretty, you can't hit me, you know what I'm saying? I'm so fast, hit the lights before I'm in the bed, all this shit, he gotta own it.
Look, if I was Shakur, I'd say, yo, I fight like that so my lady could put the baby to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I fight like that to put the baby to sleep so I can get some me time with the old lady. You know what I mean? Like, just play it off. Like, lean into it. But I agree with you. He's got to lean into it vocally. He's got to lean into it more physically. He got to say it, not just behind the Twitter. He got to come out and be like, yo, you know what? Like you said, fight me in the ring. Fight me in the 22-foot ring. Who want to fight me in the 22-foot ring? And people going to be like, oh, man. Of course it's being ridiculous.
He gotta like say he's willing to fight in a smaller ring because he believes in that style and his ability not to get hit. If you trying to fight Tank in a 22-foot ring, I don't think anybody going to be with that. I mean, Keller Plant got that off because we needed that last belt for Undisputed, and Canelo was trying to make history. I don't know that that we care enough to see Tank versus. I don't know. I don't know. As a B-side, can he get a 22-foot ring?
That may be the one concession he could get. because he'll certainly be the B side. But I think, you know, as the title said, man, Mayweather Promotions, if he leans into this bad guy a little bit more, and I wanted to say too, he can. I hope he could trust the business with Richard Schaefer over there. Yeah, Richard Schaefer may have underhanded De La Hoya and may have done this and done that, but shrewd business is good business nonetheless.
Are we reaching? Do you see a world where Shakur signed to Mayweather can actually get a tank fight? Because before you jumped on, I don't know if you was listening, but I mean, Earl gave us the precedent. Like, he is the case that we have now to point to. And there's plenty of people that wanted Keith versus Earl. And Earl decided he ain't give me a shot. I'm not giving him a shot. I don't like him, which normally means I want to fight him. But for Earl, it was like, I don't like him. I don't want to make money with him. Now, is that what Tank gonna say? Like, yo, I don't need Mayweather. I left Mayweather. He be hating on me. I'm not fighting Shakur so that Mayweather can make money off me.
That's true. That could be something in, you know, even shrewder business, man. I don't know, but that's a good point. And by the way, Drew, Richard Schaefer, yeah, he hasn't done much that we know of in the last 5 to 10 years because that ain't never been his role. He's never been the guy that's out on the front line. For all we know, he could have been negotiating situations behind the scenes as an advisor. You know, he came in the game standing next to Al. He was kind of the physical presence for Al. You know what I'm saying? When they went over to PBC and started that whole thing. So, yeah, maybe he hasn't. We don't know what he's done.
I mean, he's always had connects with arenas. He always brought arenas and stadiums to the table. I wouldn't say stadiums, but definitely arenas. We'll see, though. You know, Danny made that point in the past, too. It's been a long time since he's been able to do anything in this sport, and he's had 2 failed companies from outside looking in. Ringstar.
Don King is still in the game, though, bro.
Yeah, but he's still in the game as Don King Promotions. This guy's gone from Golden Boy to Ringstar to Probellum to, is he with Mayweather because they posted the pic? Because we don't know. Ain't no official. You know, I want to see structure. Oh, True. You with Mayweather? Richard Schaefer is there now? Where's the publicist that made a press release to get it out to all the media outlets to let them know it's official? Richard Schaefer is this new CEO of Mayweather Promotions.
Yeah, because it kind of just came out literally on the heels of Ellerby's, you know,
departure,
resignation. Yeah, and then after that, all of a sudden, and we haven't heard a peep since. So,
exactly. Where is the official announcement, man? Like, where's the one-on-one exclusive with Dan Rayfield and Richard Schaefer sitting down saying what's his new mission statement for Mayweather Promotions and how he plans to change the perception of the old Mayweather Promotions? Like, give me something.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this,
and that shit should have been instant. Like, we should not be asking what's next. This is what I'm saying. These dudes don't even got a handle on their company.
Floyd got the hair and the beard. He trying to look like Boots Ennis. He trying to get mistaken for Boots Ennis instead of looking like the Floyd that I'm used to. He look a little.
I don't know. I mean, look. He said that he's got like 6 or 7 fighters on his Mexico card. You know, and I'm assuming Moulton is back on that Mexico card. You know, when Floyd's fighting, it's good for his fighters. So hopefully, you know, that's the case. You know, there was
now.
Go ahead.
That's where I think I'm going to disagree with a lot of people. I think the less Floyd has to do with the business, even if he's fighting. You know, I'm not going to disrespect Floyd and say he's not going to bring a draw because Jake Paul does the same thing. All right. So I'm not going to say that, you know, but I think sometimes it's scrutinized a little bit different because people are going to say, but why is the Floyd Mayweather fighting this such and such and such? But if you could understand that he's doing it to showcase his roster, then I think it's more acceptable. But I think as far as the business end, I think, like you said, there's got to be a lot more structure in place. The less he has to do with it other than fighting in the ring is the better for the Mayweather Promotions moving forward, in my opinion.
I hope this this is their second run, and by they I mean Mayweather Promotions, and I hope that he realized he made a mistake, and he wants to leave a better legacy for Mayweather Promotions. He should be able to be Bob Arum's age, and Mayweather be as prestigious. Mayweather Promotions be as prestigious as Top Rank is, where we consider it one of the big three. Mayweather himself should take that as a failure in the sport that he claims to love, that his promotional company is not one of the big three, but he can still change that if he is hands-on, if he continues to cultivate in the right way with guys like Carmel Moulton and whatever talent they find, because not to be lame, but you gotta water the seed, you know what I'm saying? So if he's there, these dudes will perform better because everybody wants to look good in front of Mayweather. So, the more he's around, I'm sure the better it can get. But he obviously needs a day-to-day guy like Richard Schaefer, doing the other things.
Well, remember, it's a little bit now the way it's almost like the Suge Knight effect, right? When Suge get locked up, now everybody, he didn't really do this, and he really, but so you see in an exodus, a mass exodus. You know what I'm saying? We saw Johan Ingram.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because Ingram, could have used that Mayweather blessing had he been, able to stay there and be active. But fighters require activity. Let me get to these counter punches. I got Cliff. What up?
Yo, you can hear me, yo?
Yep.
All right, I'm in the gym and everything. First, I'm going to address the title, and then I'm going to get into what I really want to talk about. Yeah, Mayweather is good for Shakur, in my opinion, because all the black fighters, that's every fighter that's been on pay-per-view in like the last 10 years got some association with Mayweather. If you look at Errol Spence, he had that crazy-ass sparring match. I feel like just being attached to Mayweather boosted him up. You got Tank Davis, him endorsing Devin Haney as a youngster. That got Devin. I feel like that brought Devin plenty of attention. And even Canelo, being able to have a chance to fight Floyd. Everybody and everything that's been hot, but outside the heavyweight division, some way or another, you can link them up with Floyd. Besides Terrence Crawford, and you see Terrence never even got the shit he deserves. So you definitely getting with Floyd is a good move for Shakur, especially with their similarities. And Shakur needs to get his money on people wanting to see him lose. What?
Since you think it's a good move, I definitely want your thoughts on, do you still think he could get the Tank fight for the reasons that I mentioned?
Yes, because I'm assuming that maybe Al owes Floyd one. Maybe he could go to Al around Tank and be like, yo, you owe me one. This is what I want. You know what I mean? Maybe they still have somewhat of a relationship or somewhat of a, I did this for you, do this for me type of situation going on. So I do think there's some way forward. I don't know exactly how, but yeah, I believe it's possible. Fuck what Tank want, because Tank can't run forever. Like, I mean, and Shakur didn't do nothing to Tank for Tank, you know what I mean? For Tank to treat him like Earl treated Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman didn't want to fight Earl.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he didn't want to fight
you
Earl.
Didn't want to fight me, so now I didn't want to fight you. Shakur never ducked or took anything from Tank. He only disrespected him.
But you signed into the dude that he got. You signed. It's like you signed into my enemy. You picking a side. You picking a side. Like, I got beef with him. You see what I don't know how else to explain it to you.
I understand what you're saying, and Tank might not want Floyd to make another dollar off of him. But I'm gonna move on before my call run out. This is a problem I got, Ness, with you today and yesterday. Why are you got it. There's a certain responsibility that you have as a boxing media. And I feel like you ignoring it by letting all the casuals like Cam and Mase and all of them you're not bringing no light to how good Shakur really is. Yes, he's boring, but he's super, super nice, and he got super duper skills. And you can't just be like, fight better. He's fighting great. He's just not exciting people. And let me give you an example.
Feel like it's your time.
People, them not seeing Shakur's talent is almost like you not seeing Kendrick Lamar. Now I mean, because Kendrick Lamar's acquired taste, so you don't really fuck with him. But the whole world sees his greatness as a rapper. He's like
Yeah,
the boxing Kendrick
that's a
Lamar.
bad example because Kendrick won the battle and his song gets played in the club more. Rick Ross got jumped for playing it in Canada. So you can't associate a Kendrick Lamar song to a Shakur performance. That's a horrible analogy. Am I lying or what? Oh, he busy. Or you muted.
Nah, I mean, I would make the same comparison in that way, but I see where Cliff was going with it because he's trying to say, as purists, as hardcores, as elders, but see, that's the thing, though. I'm gonna say this, Cliff. You can't hide what's obvious because it's not just. I mean, they show photos. I'm not dumping down on it either because I find it hard to stand up, and I'm from the
That's
brick
a bad
city.
example. I've been to 2 countries in the last 90 days, and motherfuckers is wah, wah, wah. Like, it don't matter what language you speak, you singing the Kendrick song. That means you crossed over mainstream. You not for the purists. Like, that's a horrible example. Horrible. That song has transcended, bro. That shit is big, 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 big. So, I don't know. They saying, I don't know. We'll see. One said great comparison. Another said horrible comparison. I don't know. The last Kendrick song, I think it's a commercial hit, which has all types of people singing it. I don't get it. But, okay, after Cliff, we had Mr. Perfect. Counter.
Yo, I don't like. You can't like. This nigga just said casuals, bro. Don't casuals the ones buy the pay-per-views? So you know what they want to see. And they just saying box better. That mean nigga throw your hands. We know what May say. He don't got no offense. Bro, you gotta throw your hands. You scared to get hit. You try so hard not to get hit. I'm trying to figure out you got a 10, bro. I never seen him hit. We done seen everybody get hit, but him, bro. Do you think Tank is not gonna touch him one time, man? Like, do you think Tank is not the accuratest box puncher, whatever, throwing punches, anything? The most accurate person, bro, is Tank. You think he not gonna land a shot on Shakur, and you never been hit before, and all he throw is bombs? Like, come on, bro. So of course you gotta take risks to test your chin. Keyshawn do it. Abdullah do it. Shakur the only nigga that don't do it. So, and then you come in at legends, bro. Cam'ron is my top 5 favorite rappers, bro. Like, Dipset, nigga? Like, how is you trying to talk about these niggas is legends, bro? Like, it's funny because you even said that. And we fuck with Gilly, but come on, man. Mase and Cam had a voice, bro, before podcast. Gilly was just Lil Wayne, what? Writer, bro? We didn't really know shit about Gilly, bro.
And Gilly was shining Shakur's shoes, man. Mason them kept it funky. Even Steven Jackson as well kept it funky. H-Town. That Port Arthur boy kept it funky.
And Steven, and look, that Steven Jackson thing, bro, that was from the last fight. He said, don't nobody want to see that shit. Oh, damn, I mean, did the shit. But he's like, yeah, don't nobody want to see that, bro. Because they don't. If you come out there and throw your hands, I don't care if you get hit, bro. You so scared to get hit. That's the thing I'm tripping about. Yeah, you good, but you scared to get hit, bro. You have to get hit to test yourself. You scared to test yourself. And y'all talking about Tank scared to test himself. Tank want to get hit to see how hard you hit. He want to get hit to see how I'm going to set this nigga up so I can take his hit. Shakur just, I'm not going to get hit. And I might not throw a punch. Come on, bro. Like, I got to get serious, man. Big time boxing Detroit. Little Caesars. We back at it. Clarissa Shields. You know it.
You may
Yo,
feel
and
like it's your
Ness,
time,
real quick, man.
but it's not your time.
Yo, it's so hard. You ever remember back in the day, you ever had that one homie and you know he running his mouth and he need a good ass. He just you like, yo, I'm not gonna let these dudes beat him up, but he gotta, you know what I'm saying? Either we gotta, you know what I mean? So Shakur is that guy. I'm trying to defend his legacy. I'm trying to, because I'm trying not to be biased. I'm trying not to be biased, but every time somebody makes a fair point about, you know, what we're not getting as consumers, the people that's paying for these fights, the people that's giving up time, you know, man, if this was any other industry, like if it was an artist, we could just turn him off and don't listen to him, you know. But the way he's being presented, you know, it's like, you know, we want to look and we want to give him a fair chance, but damn, it's hard, man. I just had to say that, man, because I don't want to come across sounding crazy, man. But it's hard to defend the guy.
We got Epic Sleep, $5. Shakur showed skill, but it's a shame he's listening to Mase, who never clapped back with Pac. New fighter face internet challenges old boxers. Didn't? Huh? New fighter face internet challenges old boxers did. Okay. New fighters face the internet challenges that the old fighters didn't have to deal with. Yeah, but that's also, you know, a gift and a curse, right? Because a guy like Ryan doesn't have the accomplishments of Floyd, but made Floyd level money, you know? Floyd was making $30 million a fight. This kid's making $30 million in his last two, not last two because of the Duarte, but at least in the last three, he's made $30 million in two of them, man. Even if you average it, you know? So well, it's different. It's a gift and a curse, the social media. You got to know how to use it though, man. Come on, because again, look at what Cam said about Mase. Yo, Mase sold $5 million in his first week. I mean, I'm pretty sure Tekashi had more streams than that in his first day. You feel me? So social media is a gift and a curse. You got to know how to use it.
So as far as the history, yeah, fighters in the past didn't have to deal with it, but I think, you know, just using, and somebody might have called in, or I've seen somebody, you know, referenced it on the internet. What would people say about Pernell Whitaker? And again, the difference is it's the opponents that Whitaker faced and the adaptation. So missing and you know, making his opponent miss and then making him pay. That's what increased the entertainment value for elusive style and elusive type fighters. When they miss, you make them pay, and it looked good. Shakur has the elusive part, and yes, that is a skill, but his desire or his you know, is something internally where the make them pay part just perhaps isn't as entertaining for us. And so, yeah, somebody that loves boxing, I love women's boxing, you know what I'm saying? I love all types of boxing, but you know, it's hard for me to convince somebody else why they should appreciate what Shakur is doing in the ring.
He got to take the villain role, man. Ryan Robertson, $5. A full fight is 12 rounds. Who wants to watch 36 minutes? Distance, quote unquote, distance and range. In trying to see a fight, no rocket science. So, yeah, okay, I'm getting it. I think he means, you know, it's 12 rounds, so you can't only be dealing with like trying to find your distance and range all fight. And that's what I'm saying when I say he fights jumpy. He's always jumping back. He you know, people say, no, he sits there, but he doesn't. He does that half step back. He's looking for that counter, but he's also stepping back. But yeah, you were gonna say?
Yeah, and that's the point. Even in watching the fight, you know, with a lot of the fans there, that was appreciating being there and celebrating the hometown kid, you know, in their minds, they're like, yeah, he boxing good, but he need to try to get him up out of there. So no longer could we lean on the fact that, yo, Shakur can be right in front of his opponent and just be so elusive. The opponent can't touch him. Yeah, but he got to touch his opponent some. You know what I mean? So that's the part where, again, so Cliff was saying like, yo, you got to be responsible. You got to be responsible. How can anybody defend or be responsible? That's such a small nuance. That's such a small nuance that people that really love boxing can appreciate. You can't convince the casuals, and hell, you might not be able to convince promoters to pay you to do that. So it's not just us.
But Floyd threw a little amount of punches,
but he made people pay, Ness.
That's what I'm saying. He still would disfigure people's face.
The pull counter is what we saw. Even if he was only throwing 15 punches, he was landing 8, and it was pull counters. He was running up with straight rights, just, you know what I mean, demolishing dudes. So it's a difference in that whole make them pay aspect, man. Well, and that's why I said I went on that rant. It's hard to defend. Like, I could talk about the fine points of boxing, but I can't tell somebody to sit through that for 12 rounds and watch this.
Before I get to the next caller, what do you think about the free agency and the possibility of, you know, Crawford being the stand-up guy and talking to Turkey Al-Sheikh and saying, hey, you know, give Shakur a shot? Or do you think Al-Sheikh is interested in Shakur potentially fighting someone on one of these cards? Because, yeah, is AJ got a card? Is he scheduled already with Dubois? Is that done?
I believe so. I believe that's sewn up.
Oh, I'm going to look that up. But, yeah, I mean, Al-Sheikh could find something.
Well, listen, there have been proposed talks. I don't know if it's just the Better Beef Bivol, but there's a card that they was mentioned that even Sky Nicholson versus Raven Chapman might be on. So there is a card that could be before. It could be before Bivol, Better Beef, or it could be that one. But yeah.
Yeah, you're right. This Anthony Joshua card is huge already in terms of amount of fights. I don't know about the names, but that I mean, do you think Al-Sheikh would be interested in him?
Well, it would depend. See, I think that the opponent, Turkey, would be interested. Remember, he trying to make Benavidez go down to 160. It's Shakur, and that stubbornness. You know, I don't want to fight. I mean, I don't want to speak for him, but something about his temperament tells me he would be resistant. Say they said, yo, Nick Ball going to move up, or y'all meet at a catch weight. Give him a fight like Nick Ball. He fought your Jersey, you know, compatriot. He going to be like, what I get out of fighting Nick Ball? Because people might think it's an entertaining fight. It's a challenging style. Somebody that's going to go all day long and come at you and put pressure on you. Never mind, he's a quote-unquote smaller fighter. Shakur might turn that down.
Yeah, I don't know that Shakur could go down and weight.
No, but I'm saying, like, if they said it was going to be at 135, Ball is what, at one? He's at 126, or is he at?
He at 26. He would have to move up 2 weight classes. That's a disadvantage for Ball, who's already short in the mug.
I'm just using it as an example of somebody that they would say would be an entertaining.
I like that style, though. I wish that was something that could happen. But I hear what you're saying. You're saying in terms of his reluctancy to do something like that.
Yeah, I don't think because as stubborn as he is, listening to, you know, Pop about the instructions, I can imagine when them offer sheets come in, he might be equally resistant. We just don't get a chance to see it.
That's why I keep repeating. It's the biggest news in boxing because we've heard all we heard from Shakur. We ain't heard nothing from James Prince, who's his manager. And you know, we have seen him part ways with Andre Ward from a managerial standpoint. So if him and James don't see eye to eye, are they going to part? Because, you know, you just turned down $15 million guaranteed. Like, in this day and age, ain't a lot of people that is going to get $15 million guaranteed.
And look, Tio knew he was tripping because Tio said, yo, he worth $2 million like me.
Yup. Like
$2 million like me.
Like me. How you going to put himself? Yo, Tio, I read that, man. Poor Tio.
Like me.
That shit is crazy.
Damn.
Ryan Robertson. Oh, we read that. ASAP Zam, $2. New name, quote, Shakur let your hands go, Brona, end quote. Y'all terrible. Mr. Calderon, $5. The only way I'm ever watching Shakur is if his next match is in a phone booth. Damn. Danielson, $2. Speculate on what Floyd told Shakur Stevenson after the fight. Yeah, I don't know. I did hear it was a FaceTime. He FaceTimed. Was it after or before? I seen that he FaceTimed him. I don't know if it was after or before. I got Brambo, $2. If seen slap boxing matches better, I guess he meant to say I've seen slap boxing matches better than Shakur. JB Cinema, $2. Wop, wop, wop. Shakur not like us, entertaining us. Bruh. They wildin'. Gavin Coins, $10. I seen the Kendrick comparison before. Not like us was for real. The Pursuit and casual rap fans didn't appreciate him. Shakur vs. Tank is his not like us. Yeah. So that's what, we still on the same page. That means that right now he can't be comparing him to Kendrick. It's a wrap for that. And let's not forget, Kendrick has some other commercial hits, man. Like, Shakur need that commercial hit. He need that, and he had it though. He had his Oscar De La Hoya was his Oscar Valdez. And they set him up with the Joette Gonzalez early and storyline. He was sleeping with his sister.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Ness, even my son, my 7-year-old son, that whole story came up on his YouTube feed just yesterday.
Yeah.
The whole story of Joette and the girl and Shakur. Like, that's what I'm saying. He had a nice
shit.
Yeah,
TikTok
man. He
like
had
that.
a nice, you know what I mean? And now, like, so now if he doesn't go to Mayweather, like, does he stay at Top Rank? Like, does he have the leverage? Because forget about how he feels. Does he have the leverage to turn around and say Top Rank? Never mind. Because I don't think they have $3 million for him anymore.
Hell yeah, I think that they could walk that off of back with James. Like, bro, he just talking. I think I mean I would hope for his sake that offer is still there, but he not gonna take it, bro. He gonna dance. He gonna dance, man. He gonna see what's out there, and rightfully so. You gotta roll the dice. Listen. We fickle as boxing fans, right? Because remember, there was people that called into this show consistently, religiously, saying that Crawford should not go into free agency, saying that Crawford had no options. Not only after the Top Rank situation and the lawsuit, but even after not taking the PBC deal. Oh, he's crazy. Where he going? Everything he won is on PBC. So, yeah, man, that's why I keep telling y'all this is the biggest news in El Boxeo. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got Damien with the $2 cash app. He says, do Artem get any backlash for running? I mean, do we?
I mean, I don't know that he was running. I'm not gonna sit here and admit I was in the building. The King of Essex was in the crown jewel of New Jersey, Newark, in the kingdom, and I can't sit here and say I saw a boxing match, and I saw one guy that that his skill set is fighting, finding his range, and being very elusive, making his opponent miss, not necessarily making him pay. And Artem was, I don't know. He wasn't running though. Because this is the thing. I would just want to say the fighter strategies. What they were. I'm not going to accuse any guy either of these guys of running. Because then we trying to blame somebody. I'm not a blamer. I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm just going to say, I'm still a Shakur fan. I love to see what his next move is. And again. If he listened, then he need to lean into this role, man. Like, become the Joker, right? You know what I'm saying? Embrace that shit.
Lake County, $5. The Artem post-fight damage facial comparison is funny but misleading considering Shakur's focus of attack was on Artem's body, not head. Damn Shakur. Yeah, I don't know that matters because if you focused on the body and still didn't get a knockdown, that matters, right? Frank focused on the face and got a knockdown.
Sure.
And that face was beat up.
Talking about what was said after the fight or conversations, I'm curious to know what the code, because Artem was pretty chatty with Shakur. And I was teasing, saying like, oh yeah, very good punches. You hit me very good. It feel good, the punches. You know, because he was like just talking to him like in his ear, like, you know. So I'm wondering what that conversation was like. Maybe he probably told him, yo, you got more power than people say, man. You know, you're a good fighter. You know, I was trying to hit you, but I just couldn't hit you. So sometimes, you know, you've heard Oscar Valdez admire being in the ring with Shakur. So, you know, it's upside to it. It's just not economically.
Oscar Valdez came out and said, you know, shot him some bell, basically said it's hard to fight somebody that's moving as much as Artem. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't see Artem running. You know, if we're going to say Artem running, then what are we saying Shakur does?
That's what I'm saying, man.
We got Brambo, $2. Eddie will be asked about Shakur this week. Messiah, $5. Yeah, that is true. We'll see what Eddie gives us. Messiah, $5 more. Do you think William Zepeda could bring out the best in Shakur? And is that a good fight to set up the Tank fight? Well, it certainly takes off a Tank opponent because Zepeda is highly ranked in 3 or all 4 sanctioning bodies. Yo, and it looks like Panda and Sabril Matias split ways. God damn. Sheesh, bro.
Gotta make a change sometimes.
Yeah, but
yo, and listen, what do you think about Shakur getting with Bomac, or is Bomac already overburdened in that stable?
I don't think Bomac is overburdened, and that he's already got the relationship with Bud. He's been in that camp. But why trainer change? To bring more dog out of him?
To change. If you're gonna change promoters, change the corner. Obviously, you know, I'm not saying that a fighter doesn't have his own judgment, but sometimes when you stop listening, I don't want to say stop listening, but you know, if you get resistant to the same voice or you think you know what I mean? Listen, even Brady and Belichick had his, you know, part ways.
Aussie, I think Aussie Chaos, $2 Australian. Thoughts on Diaz versus Masvidal? Good effort by both. I didn't watch it. I only know that Nate won. I'm like, come on, guys. I'm not going to pay for a pay-per-view with 2 MMA dudes in boxing. Like, I paid for Jake to fight Nate. So I seen that Nate couldn't even beat Jake. So I always thought Masvidal was tough because I've heard of his story. But, like, you let yourself get beat by Nate in a boxing match. So he ain't that good either. And this is all from a casual guy that's never seen none of them do. Well, I did see Nate because I think he was on Strikeforce and that was free on Showtime at one point. But if it wasn't him and it was his brother, then, yeah, that's all I know. And I know, obviously, that he used to box with Ward and shit like that.
So, and let me say this
but that's why it's even worse that he lost to Jake. And it's even worse that this other dude, Masvidal, lost to Nate. Nate done, man. You know Nate done, man. Get out of here, man.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. This is the truth of the science, the sweet science of boxing, because the difference between a novice and somebody that's more advanced. And like you said, the dude that's got the history, if he started before, granted, Masvidal, I think he was, you know, an understudy up under Kimbo Slice and fighting in a bit, you know, in MMA.
And that's why he was supposed to have more hands.
But Ness, not in boxing. That's why I'm saying the truth is in the science. The truth is in the science. And so Jake been in the lab more consistently. That's why Jake has the advantages that he has. It's all about the science, man.
I hear you. Listen, I hear exactly what you're saying. Plus Jake's youth, but still, man, Jorge, He let me down. Like, bro, that was the setup for him and Jake. Like, don't nobody need a Nate Jake rematch. You know, and if he would have beat Jorge, if Jorge would have won and Jorge Jake happens, maybe then again, McGregor Jake could happen. Which is one I've been wanting, you know?
That's
Jake,
a good one.
Jake been chasing McGregor. McGregor on some scary shit not giving us that fight.
McGregor got too much bread.
Isaiah Boyd, $5. Let's compare Mayweather versus Canelo equals Floyd landed 232 punches. Kerr versus Artem landed 170. Compare 135 Floyd to Shakur, a night different. But the Mayweather Canelo is a masterclass. First of all, Shakur's getting hit. This is what I'm saying. Stop making me a fucking Shakur hater. Just stop comparing them to Floyd. Like, Floyd Canelo was one of the best performances of Floyd's career. He barely got touched. Like, I feel like there was rounds where he didn't even get touched. Like, I scored that fight like 12-0, 11-1. Like, I felt bad. Like, damn, do I really got it 12-0? Like,
yo,
is there a round that I didn't see for Canelo? Like, you kidding me?
I
Man,
think the only time he got
class.
touched, only time Floyd got touched less was in the Pacquiao fight.
Bro, and it ain't look as good as this one. I mean, yo, Floyd Canelo is a highlight reel of shots missed, of him pulling back and boom, hitting him with the right, of him just avoiding shots. It's like it's like ballet. It's art. You kidding me? You can't compare it. No, I'm serious. It's so many highlight reels of Floyd avoiding shots by inches, bro, just showing you how great he was at 36, bro. That's one of the best performances he ever had. Like, and I know people gonna say, "Oh, you gotta," bro. I watched the Corrales fight and the Castillo fights. I watched all that. Nothing is like that dude at 36 years old challenging a 21-year-old dude that we know weighed any bit of 170, 168. Definitely 170 in the ring. Get out of here, man. Like, come on, bro. That was art. That was art. You know what I mean? So, hey. Anyway, we got Malcolm, Counter, Twitter.
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
Shout out to Boxing Voice. Shout out to you, Ness. Shout out to you, Amin.
Malcolm, what up, brother?
Chillin', man. In terms of the topic, man, I just want to start at there first. I don't think that Shakur should sign to Mayweather. You know, I was talking to my boy about this, man, and he's saying, you know, the storyline, if he was to stay with Mayweather, like sign with Mayweather, with the whole Tank shit, it'll be some nice build-up, because it's like, yeah, I fuck with him now, you know, but it does sound nice. It's just Floyd mainly deals with Al Heyman, and we don't know how that PBC train is going. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the shit, like how the ship is gonna sink. So I'd rather he just go to fucking Eddie Hearn, earn with Hearn. You know what I'm saying?
Fight who?
If you sign with Eddie Hearn and you're in the zone, huh?
Fight who? In your mind, he signs to Hearn. Who's he fighting?
So, all right, just listen. So Eddie Hearn already said something about a 2-fight deal. And if you don't like how we do business, you can go about your business or whatever. So William Cepeda, right? Even though he's not in Matchroom, he is with Golden Boy. They do business together. That's one that you can get. And you can also get somebody like Kid Austin. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to 140, if somehow you're having difficulty and you want to go to 140, fight fucking Montana Love. Like some kind of light fight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, so
I like that.
I'm going to pause your time because I never even played the bell, so you're lucky. But I think it's a bit of a reach. Like, I want to live in the world that you're in, but you're saying sign to Eddie and fight 2 Golden Boy fighters. Who FYI, both Golden Boy fighters would be underdogs. So now you want Oscar to say yes because you're on the zone.
All right, so William Cepeda already you're number one, or you're pretty much under everybody else and under any other sanctions. Whatever.
And my
counter
to that is William Cepeda is number one everywhere, so he's got options. He could get a Tank fight next because he's number one in the WBA. He could get anybody fight.
Say that they were in. Okay, didn't Floyd Schofield say that they were in talks before with a Shakur fight, and he chose not to do that to be under the Mike Tyson card? So it should be easy business now.
Yeah, I don't know about all that easy business because if they was in talks, that was going to be on a top-ranked card.
Yeah, so it should be easier if you guys are under the same network. That's what I'm saying, because he was on here, if I'm correct, it was on this show, and he was saying, yeah, we just wanted the bigger thing, and that was, I believe, under the Netflix shit. So it should be easier to deal with now if you guys are just both going to be under the same network in the zone, even though, you know, it's Oscar and Eddie. And then it helps kill that narrative. Because going back to Shakur's last performance, whatever, I thought it was a masterclass. I was kind of upset that he didn't put him out. He should have got a little more aggressive, but I also understand that that's not Shakur's MO. You feel me? In order for him to get some kind of respect, he has to fight a power puncher. You know what I'm saying? He has to get somebody like Cepeda. And even though I said that earlier, Cepeda already said that he wants to fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? He's already saying something about Tank. Loma might get the fucking Tank fight. So, you know, he's kind of running out of options. The Murataya shit, you probably can't get anymore because you can't get with Top Rank. And one of my other issues, I don't mean to just go all over the place. It's like, you ever seen somebody who works in a fucking retail store and they're probably going to leave in like 2 months and they start talking shit about the boss or they're giving them a hard time and the boss starts giving them shitty ass work? That's basically what Shakur did with Top Rank. Don't talk that shit about your experiences until you leave. So that way, or you know what I'm saying, or just don't say anything at all. Because once you do that, it's just like, oh, in the future, we just not going to fuck with you. Because then when you got to go back to that job because shit don't work, what do you think niggas is going to do? You get what I'm saying? So I just never really fucked with that move, and he's kind of limited on his options. So I just think Eddie Hearn is the way to go. And to be honest, I don't know how many 135-pounders are in that division. I mean, under Eddie. But we do know that he has a bunch of motherfuckers in 140. So down the line, or if he wants to make that jump and say, fuck it, let me do this, you still have a plethora of names. And then you still got somebody like Devin Haney that does business with him. So that's how I'm looking at it.
All right, champ. Again,
I like that Montana Love, Shakur.
Biggest news in boxing. Biggest news in boxing, bro. What does Shakur do? Where does he go? You know, and then the bigger news is going to be everything after that, because then it's going to be the comparison of the deal. Is he making $3 million that he's walking away from? Because he's walking away from $3 million guaranteed for 5 fights. So is Eddie giving him 6 for 2?
Nah.
Because I heard Eddie on record saying he ain't paying what they was paying him at Top Rank. And Top Rank ain't paying him 3. They offering him 3 for a re-sign. They offering
Eddie probably get, I think Eddie get him 1.5 to 2.
Yo, and what is T.O. saying now? T.O. got leverage now.
Yeah.
You want to sign
you got
Shakur?
More money.
You want to sign Shakur for $3 million guaranteed while you giving me 2, and I'm out here leaving with black eyes and giving entertaining fights? T.O. got some leverage now.
Like it's your time.
I tell you, he going. I mean, maybe he trapped though. I don't know, because then he re-signed at the time of the Cambosis fiasco.
T.O. he's in a better position. He's getting leverage, but you know, he might just be talking towards that direction. You know what I'm saying? As far as trying to, you know, sweeten up, because he's probably got 2 left on his contract.
We got Bones 13, $2. Did Coach G and Valle split ways, Ness? Yes, sir.
They did.
Yes, sir, they did. Yes, sir, they did. We got Drew. What it do?
Yo, I'm audio.
Straight.
Drew, what up?
What's going on, Ness? What's going on, King Amin of Essex? I'm loving what Mase and Cam'ron said. I love the Jersey slander. I love the Newark slander. I spent some time in Jersey back in 2010, throughout there in Trenton and Newark, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I love it. Slander them.
Hallelujah.
But on a real serious note, King, I mean, I love the history of boxing. With Shakur, it's called the sweet science of bruising, the historical term. I don't see no bruising when Shakur be fighting, bro. He makes a miss, he don't make him pay, and we want to see you make him pay. I love seeing defensive fighting. Look at Shakur Stevenson. I mean, you got Sweet Pete Whitaker tattooed on you. The fact that you can't even attempt to put the fourth and the fifth punch together, nah, bro. Take a walk somewhere. Like I was telling him, he a DVR fighter or a highlight fighter. I'm gonna do the approach Marco does with boxing to Shakur Stevenson now. I'm only gonna watch the highlights.
Here we go.
Until he's the B side the Tank, the B side is Zepeda. I don't want to watch him. Now let's entertain him going over to Matchroom. If I'm Eddie Hearn, I'll give him $3 million if he want to go fight Liam Paro in Australia, or if he want to get a stay busy fight, and then him and Subriel fight in Puerto Rico for the Puerto Rican fans. I'll give you $3 million then. But what did Fat Joe say? I mean, yesterday's price.
It's not today's price.
So he did himself a disservice. He's crashing out about the fans. Like, bro, this is the entertainment business. If it was the Coliseum, we feed him to the lions. If it was boxing in the 20s and the 30s, we throwing tomatoes at him. When we bring up, I hate when people bring up him and Floyd. Floyd's not going 12 rounds with Artem, with De Los Santos, with Oscar Valdez. Floyd at 135 and 30, like, come on, bro. Stop it. Let's just stop that right there. We're all old enough to know boxing that we've seen at those smaller weights. The output of his punches, Marco, the output of his punches at lightweight, he's acting like he super middleweight or light heavyweight with his punch output. So I don't know what his options are realistically. He's gonna have to come back down to earth. I hope Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward can talk some sense into him, because right now there's no Joker to lean into. There's no villain heel he can lean into when the fans don't want to watch you at y'all. It'd be different if it was just like the last fight where the Mexican fans left when he was in Vegas. This is your hometown walking out on you, bro. Your home city booing you.
Drew,
yeah.
Check this out. If Turkey, right? Say Shakur goes independent, trying to be like Bud, and Turkey says, "Yo, I wanted you to fight." Fill in the blank. Who is the kind of fight that Turkey could offer Shakur?
Isak. Isak. He already doing business with Isak now, so it got to be Isak.
Isak or Liam Paro. Go do a Riyadh season in Australia.
Yeah, anybody on Matchroom, Turkey has obviously access
or here's
to.
Another one real quick. Let's give him the winner of Catterall Prograis.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad fight, especially if you want to keep chasing the Devin Haney angle.
And then just give him a stay busy with Montana Love, and then fly him out there to
I don't know that you getting $3 million to fight Montana Love, but then again,
no, absolutely not. We'll give you $1.5 million. We'll give you $1.5 million.
I don't know.
But we'll give you 3 or 4 for.
Boots isn't as accomplished as Shakur, and he getting $3 million and some change to fight fucking Evanesian.
But Nas. Boots has that in fact. People want to see Boots. He's got the smile. He's got the entertaining style. So it's night and day of like Shakur is like an old avocado, bro. We don't want to touch him.
What?
That's my call, fellas.
Yo, that's wild.
Who was that? Drew? That was Drew?
That's Drew, yeah.
Drew, man. Everything you said, gold. Mwah.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel, Marcos.
This guy.
Yo, and I'm stealing that from Drew. I'm a Marco to fight.
Oh man.
Dude, I don't know if I like all that, but okay.
Damien with another $2 Cash App says, if Artem wasn't running, Shakur wasn't against De Los Santos. Yeah, I mean, I never said he was running versus De Los Santos. I never used the term running, He's definitely a mover, man. He got that jumpy style, He's working on reflexes.
Fast twitch muscles.
Yep. Delomio, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, what up? ¿Qué lo que, mi loco? What's good, Marco? King Amin, Wagwan.
Wagwan, brethren.
Chilling, bro. But yeah, man, like you were talking about earlier, the difference between Shakur and Bud was that Bud didn't have any welterweight options in Top Rank, and when he resigned, Shakur got options there at lightweight. And two, the other difference is that Bud had it in the ring. Like, bro, Turkey's not paying for Shakur, bro. Bro, no one's trying to see that. Turkey, look at Turkey's always in the casual division. Why is he? Look at the division he's invested most in, heavyweights. Why? Because of the knockouts. He wants knockouts, bro. He can't sell Shakur to Riyadh. It's not Turkey. It's a board of them. Like, they can't sell that. They can't sell that to us. They can't, like, bro.
I mean,
like,
you could
maybe
sell it. You could sell it if Isak is gonna knock him out. That's the storyline. That Isak presents the style that could outwork Shakur.
Yeah, but it's that. I don't know, bro. I'll tell you the truth. I don't even want to see Shakur, bro. Like even with an Isak Cruz, I can just see him that I don't think a Cruz can catch him, bro. It's like he's like a hare right now. Like, I think maybe a Tank in an 18x18 can catch him because, Tank does have the IQ and he has that athleticism. But
he's right.
Like, bro,
he's right.
the dude got that stink on him that he has to take a bath in tomato soup, bro. That's the type of stink he has for like a few weeks. Like, it's just horrible. And yeah, man. And that's the difference. Bud, like, bro, like, what you think? You think Turkey's gonna throw Shakur a bone because of Bud, bro? Like, and Shakur's always pocket watching the next man. He probably see Bud getting $6 million. He probably think he can get $3 million to fight a nobody. Like the dude's delusional, bro. Like, especially talking about Cam and Mase, bro. Like, man, I'm 29, bro, and Cam had the early 2000s in a chokehold, bro. In a chokehold out here. Shakur don't even got his division in a chokehold.
Let's see how he acts, though, because his feelings are hurt now. Let's see how he acts when it sinks in a little bit. Maybe he'll, you know what I mean? Maybe he'll switch his style up, make it a little more fan-friendly.
Bro, Marco, he doesn't trust his chin, bro. The man he must have a cotton chin. He must, like, bro, his pain threshold is too low. He doesn't have any pain threshold. Like, bro, like, yo, I don't even want to see that dude, man. Yo, I don't even want, Shakur, I don't want to see you in the ring, bro. I don't want to see you, bro. Matter of fact, stay on Twitter, bro. You're the undisputed champion of Twitter. Oh, yeah, shout out to Delos Santos, a Dominican, is the one that put him his faithful name. Shakira Twitterson. That's what you are. That's what you're going to be. Because all you do is tweet and don't bang. At least if you tweet and got in the ring and swing, it's something different, but you don't. Why? Like, bro, he's going to go to Mayweather, and you know what he's going to do? When Mayweather don't get in the Tank fight, he's going to be like, oh, Mayweather only signed me because he didn't want me to be greater than him. Mayweather didn't want me to be greater than him. I already know all Shakur's line. He signed Eddie Hearn, and I signed to the, you remember Wilder said he's the colonizer. I signed to the colonizer. Like, bro, Shakur's a crybaby, bro. I'm out.
Damn.
All right.
Damn.
Lou Bang, what up?
Yo.
We hear you.
Man, y'all sound like, not y'all as in Ness, but the callers sound like pure haters. Like, y'all talking about this man like he ain't the champion. Like, he already the champion. He already been champion. He gonna continue to be champion. Every division he moves to, he gonna be champion. Y'all act like that's false. Y'all act like the reason they moving away from him because he can't fight or he's scared to fight. Yo, he came forward the whole fight. Like, yo, nobody can please y'all. Y'all unpleasable. Like, and then none of y'all box. None of y'all ever step foot in the ring. Like, go step in the ring, get beat up, and then have the same feeling you got right now. That's what I need y'all to do. That's y'all new goal. Everybody who talking about boxing or talking about boxers, go step in the ring. Go spar. Upload the video, and then I shut up. But until then, I need y'all to shut up. This is getting out of hand. Like, y'all talking about the pure champion. The man is a champion. Should have been gold medal.
Boring as hell?
No, I'm a fighter, bro. I love that style.
I'm a fighter too, and that
style.
shit was awful. Awful. Boring.
I love that style.
There's a difference between
But you probably got a different style.
Nah, but boring and winning are two different things.
Style.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so was Floyd boring? Was Floyd boring?
He was a little boring later in his career as Money Mayweather, a little bit. But not like Shakur's level. Shakur's a different level.
To me, that wasn't boring though. That was defense, but Shakur was playing defense and offense. That shit's not boring. You hit and not get hit. Oh my! And he was walking forward. So what do you want from him then? If he was getting clipped, what else you want now? What you want next?
A lot of fighters can put pressure and not get clipped a lot. A lot of fighters cannot be so boring. You know, and it's also the fact that all this hype is surrounding him, and he talks a big one. If there wasn't so much shit being talked, maybe people wouldn't criticize so hardly because he's putting himself out there.
He's a champion. He got the shit to talk. He's a
Roman
champion.
was a champion. Belts don't always mean
Why
anything.
else? How long he held that belt?
I have no idea.
All right then. How he ain't not long. So he a champion. He gonna talk his talk. He gonna walk. He walking the walk though. Who beating him? Nobody gonna beat him. Tank might beat him.
Tank puts him
Pitbull not gonna beat him.
Tank's gonna give him a little blanket and a little stuffy and a pillow.
He did fight 2 contenders in his last fights. One of them coming off a loss.
Nobody else want to fight him. That's the point. Nobody else want to fight him. They don't want to fight him.
Maybe he need to stop trying to make all the money. Give a little bit of money to get it to the people on the other side to get in the ring with him.
Saying these Newark dudes
So how about
are just
look though with Turkey? What you think with Turkey? Like he should just not sign to nobody, right? Go be with Turkey, do his thing like Dev doing.
Feel like it's your time.
Hopefully,
and
man.
see what's going from there, right?
Hopefully Turkey won him, man. He gotta want you, you know. He gotta want you.
He won them though. He won them. Come on, bro. You know he won them. He got the WBC belt. He got what they need.
Hopefully.
You seen what happened to Ray?
Hopefully.
You seen what happened to Ray?
Hopefully you're right, cause I like to see the Isak Cruz at 140. Let him go be a champ.
That's what I want to see too. That's what I want to see.
But we gotta see who Isak fighting. He fighting Rayo. We gotta see how that happens.
Bro, he about to knock him. We know what's about to happen. He about to knock bro out.
I mean, Rayo could have turned back the clock, man. He looked good in the Colbert fight. Listen, that's the bell, though. But, yeah, I ain't counting Rayo out. He was giving hella angles to Colbert. Colbert was supposed to be the slick boxer and got out, boxer punched. Al in the Bay, what do you say?
I wanted to ask Amin what the energy was like there. People were just not feeling it, huh?
Nah, it was electrifying.
Yeah, okay. If
seriously.
You mean
No, seriously. It was 8,000 people in there, and it was packed. People was drinking, having a good time. Now, granted, I will say that it was a lot of people that was casual in terms of what they were demanding from all fighters, including Shakur. You had, people screaming for knockouts, punch him in the face, but but it's like the gladiator pit. So you know what I mean? I didn't think much of it. You know what I'm saying? I could honestly
exiting, right? And booing.
Yeah, but the booing, they booed during the Foster Conceição fight too. So I don't necessarily, so people were just booing just to be contrarians.
Yeah.
Marco, you didn't answer.
So that's what I'm saying. People.
What's up, Ness?
Nah, good. I mean,
now I was gonna say, people got to remember, there's a reputation in certain parts of the East Coast. Like people like this gotta, people want to sometimes be fake edgy and be rude or like, come on, yeah. So people are just, sometimes a little bit more overly aggressive about something than it really reflects what's happening. So the booing wasn't necessarily because they weren't entertained. People just boo, kick his ass, boo.
The leaving early was because they were not entertained, no?
Well, respectfully, I got to tell you guys, it's Newark, New Jersey. You know what I mean? Being in Newark after a certain hour, you know what I mean? Depending on where you parked and a lot of things, you might just want to get up out of there.
I mean, I went to Shakur's last, but I didn't go to this one, and nobody was leaving early in those.
Oh, Marco out here giving them every counter.
Nah, I'm not trying to,
You're trying to be a boxer. You're trying to be a boxer. I see you countering, man. But Marco, you didn't answer the title though. Is Mayweather Promotions the right move for Shakur Stevenson?
I mean, you can't go wrong when Floyd's behind you. Look what he did to Tank's career. So yeah, it is.
That being said, and since you feel that way, does that mean? I mean, you feel that way. Now, do you think he gets the Tank fight knowing that Tank has major issues? He's beefing with Floyd left and right. Like, is Tank going to be willing to work with Shakur knowing that he's working with Floyd and Floyd is going to make more money off of Tank, who Tank now separated from?
I mean, Floyd's a businessman. Floyd will do what lines Floyd's pockets. If he's going to take a Logan Paul fight, he's going to he's going to make these two.
I guess you didn't hear anything I said. That's what I'm saying. Floyd is going to make money. Is Tank gonna be comfortable with that? Remember, he's separated. He called Tank. He called him a hater. It's like, now you're gonna sign to my enemy and expect to
Does it matter
get a
though?
fight?
If they're in contract, who cares what he's comfortable with? It's a contract.
What do you mean? Doesn't matter? Tank is an LLC. He's a 1099. He don't gotta fight Floyd's fighters. What you talking about?
Because Floyd's his promoter still, no?
Oh shit! I keep forgetting I'm dealing with a casual. This fucking guy.
Marco.
I'm gonna move on, man. I'm moving on, bro. You're taking good time from other callers, Marco. How dare you?
He watched the fight though. Give him some
highlights. He's back to highlight Marco. Never too much, Steph. $10. Shakur should definitely sign a Floyd promoter and trainer. Next two fights, William and Tank. Who the freak is William? Oh, Zepeda.
I still thought, I didn't know when they're not connected at all anymore.
Floyd will prepare him the best offensively wise for them fights. Tank fight would be bigger. It would be bigger if Shakur was on the other side and it's like, oh shit, Shakur, Tank, Mayweather got another fighter to go against Tank. That could sell pay-per-views. Brambo, $2. Gary would cut Shakur from Pro Box. You guys are ass-holes. Brambo, that was hilarious, though. That shit went over his head. He busy. Damn. Julio Guzman, $2. Go ahead.
What'd he say? Brambo?
Brambo said Gary would cut Shakur from Pro Box. You had to listen to the interview and... they want exciting matches, so I get them. Julio Guzman, $2. Name of the game is boxing. It sure is.
Yeah, but...
It does have to be...
There's levels, layers.
What do you mean by that, sir?
There's boxing, but there's also effective boxing. There's also boring boxing. There's also exciting boxing. Pernell Whitaker, say what you want. He was exciting to watch. I mean, am I wrong? He was exciting to watch.
Of course, I just made that argument before you got on because he would make fighters pay, and that's the difference. Shakur, he has a reticence, if you will, to kind of just make fighters miss, and then Ness said it before, stare at his work like, oh look how I made you miss. But you gotta.
And Shakur never served anything more than an extra crispy 2-piece. Pernell would serve 4, 5, 6 pieces. You know what I mean? You got to put the punches together.
We got a bunch of callers. Alan and Bay trying you again.
Yo, what's up? I'm going to make it quick and focused for you. Man, he might get the 3 from Top Rank. I don't see anybody paying him more than 3. I see if you go to Hearn, he might get a 2-fight deal. That's his best option. Who would he fight? Nobody knows. It's all up in the air. I don't think he would get the Tank fight anyway. Even if he signed with PBC, he's not going to get the Tank fight. I don't think Tank want that fight. Financially, he don't want that fight. And probably just entertainment, he don't want that fight. So... And then if he signs with Mayweather, everybody's leaving Mayweather. Mayweather is a sinking ship. He's a Titanic right now of boxing. Do you really want to play when the ship goes down? I don't think so. So to me, it would either be Hearn or Top Rank. Hearn, you got the zone. Which you got Golden Boy over there. You can kind of mix and match different fighters. Probably go get a UK fighter and then turn around and get a Golden Boy fighter. So, Montana Love, I hate that fight. I hate that fight of him and Montana Love. That would be a stupid fight.
Tell me why.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, one, Montana Love is definitely not on his level. And Montana Love definitely been coming off of two bad performances back to back to me, and it's like, he's not that good as he think he is. You know, he's more flashy than good to me. I'm not saying he can't be good. I'm saying he's more flashy than good. Um, so that would be a stupid fight. That would be one of those fights where it'd be like, okay, I go take a quick money grab, but it don't suppress me.
Well, look, how about this? Well, real quick, how about this? How about it? Look at it like this. Shakur, you over here at Matchroom, you got to move up to 140. And if you can't beat Montana Love, we're going to have some motherfucking problems. Yo, Montana, get your ass up off the bench. I got Shakur for you. He moving up. And if you can't beat Shakur moving up, your ass going to be back in the doghouse where I dusted you off from.
Nah, I don't like that fight. If he go up to
He needs to
140,
fight.
he got to
Let me
fight
tell you.
Pitbull Cruz. He's gonna have to go see Pitbull Cruz. That would be the only person I'll see him to go up there and fight is
That's
Pitbull
the
Cruz.
bell, player.
At
That's the
140.
bell. That's the bell.
Nah, good point, Al.
I got
Appreciate you.
G Vaughn counterpunch, courtesy of Drew. What it do?
Going on, man. Morning
up?
TBV.
What up? What up? What up?
Another beautiful day in boxing, man. Hey, man. Shakur Stevenson. What can you really say about dude, man? This shit crazy. The best move would be Mayweather because they say Mayweather is PBC, right? Like I hear the argument about would Tank work with him, but at the end of the day, I think if that statement has any kind of validity to it, then it means that Al Heyman, if he wants to make Shakur Tank, it's gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? Like Tank is not like
G-Von,
that kind of.
my rebuttal to that is obviously we all know that Al Heyman wanted Earl and Thurman, and it was ordered by the WBC, and we've had reports and dates and potential dates, but he kept coming out saying he ain't fighting him, he ain't fighting him. So all I'm just presenting the argument that if the beef with Tank and Floyd is real, how far will Tank take it? Will he go as far as Earl and say, nah, he ain't making no money off me?
I mean, honestly, I think Thurman. I don't know, but it's because I never really been a fan. So I have a theory that Thurman has some bad information on Al Heyman. You know what I mean? Some kind of hurtful information. Because ain't no way motherfucker still keeps getting certain opportunities that is like, well, what's going on here? I don't know. I really think
it's called
something
entertaining
happened there.
style. It's called entertaining style, and numbers don't lie. Remember that every time Al chose Thurman to be one of his inaugural fighters for one of his new networks, Thurman would do 4s, 5s, 3 million plus. So he would put eyeballs on PBC in the infancy of their start, when they started. So yeah, I think that he's just a given. He's a draw. He's a draw.
Well, I mean, look, regardless,
he did 600,000
even
pay-per-views.
now, even now,
Earl just
even
did
now,
600. Earl just did 600 with his nemesis. Like
even now that Thurman to me is done, right? I've been told you this before, even the fucking Tim Tszyu fight. I was like, he's done. Like, I don't even understand why he's still trying to fight. I still think more people will show up to see a Thurman fight than a Shakur fight. I'll give you that much. Because this shit was just, what the fuck was this, Ness? People try to say that, that this is boxing, that this is this. I hear you, but at the end of the day, like, once you had a performance like the one you had against De Los Santos, and then this shit looks so embarrassing because in between rounds, you're arguing with your grandfather, telling him, like, yeah, I'm going to knock him out. Like, watch it, I got this. Yeah, I got this. And you can see it in Shakur's face. You can sense the urgency. You get what I'm saying? And even with that urgency, even with staying in the pocket, you still couldn't do anything to hurt this guy. You get what I'm saying? He already had a 48% knockout ratio. What the fuck is he at now? 40? Like, it's crazy. Devin Haney is more entertaining at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a fucking fact. I don't know, man. Definitely needs to do something there. And the crazy thing is, just like with Devin Haney, I said Bill Haney knew the truth about Devin's chin and about him not being able to take certain punches, and that's why he watched who he put him against. It's the same shit I think with Shakur's grandfather. He knows he don't have that power because he kept telling him, "Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna get it right now." And his grandfather was trying to tell him some whole other shit, like box, do this, do that. You get what I'm saying? And Shakur wasn't listening because he was being impatient and thought that he had some kind of power in his hands. But his grandfather knows you don't have that power. Sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do what we do and get this W. It's crazy that I seen Shakur act like that after he said it's okay to make it a boring fight. It just looked horrible that he had that such urgency on his face, still didn't get it. The commentators, it was crazy because they wanted a knockout so bad, but then once the fight was done, since Shakur's done with them, then they went off and started talking shit about Shakur themselves. You get what I'm saying? But Timothy Bradley the whole time was any punch landed, like, oh, here it comes. See, Shakur just needed time to analyze it, and then nothing. This shit is craziness. Certain fighters just don't got it. Hey, but you know, hey, before I dip out, Ness, wasn't CYP supposed to have a fight on Sunday?
Yeah,
That's crazy, right?
they sent footage, bro. They sent footage. We're gonna talk about it on Wednesday, man. He don't look
Okay.
bad. He looked. I'm
Hey,
get out of here. You know you saw it.
no.
If I saw it, you saw it.
Who, me? I didn't see
Hey,
shit.
hey, Ness. Look, man, we could talk about it then, but it's embarrassing for dude. What you mean he looked good? It is what it is,
I
Ness.
said he don't
You
look
can pump it
bad.
up. You can pump it up because you know, hey, Border Wars is gonna be a fight, but it's not gonna be a fight. This ain't no Shakur Stevenson shit. I'm gonna knock this motherfucker the fuck out. You get
Oh,
what I'm saying? Within the first round is craziness, and you know
oh,
that. Everybody
Nah,
else that's
not
seen
the
the footage,
first. Not the
everybody else that's
first.
seen the footage and seen my footage, they know what the fuck is happening.
Well, you
That's
ain't send me your
crazy.
footage.
Pray for that man. Pray,
You
no,
send the
you
footage. I
don't
want
gotta
to see it.
see it. Other people have seen it,
but
Ness. Just pray for
why
this
I
man.
can't see it? What
Just
the
pray for
hell?
this man.
I'm supposed to be
Hey,
promoting the fight.
no, hey, but you know what? I'm already fucking up. Remember what you said, Ness? I don't know, man. You made this whole show about border wars. We ain't even talking about border wars. Remember all that shit? I don't know, Ness, man. It's kind of crazy, man.
What you mean?
We
You
can
Yo,
talk
brought
about it
Javon,
Wednesday, I
you
guess.
brought
Javon,
you brought
you
up Border
sounded like
Wars
You sounded
again.
like Shakur talking to Bob Arum right now,
Yeah, I
bro.
know. You mad at me
Hey,
and shit.
hey,
Now
man.
you holding
It is what it
grudges.
is.
I ain't your
Come on,
promoter no
come on,
more.
Shakur. Don't
I ain't
do that
holding
to
no
Bob.
grudge,
Don't do that to
man.
the Bob father.
I ain't
I'm
your
just
promoter no more.
hey, look, all I'm saying is that footage will be shown when it's necessary,
When
and it's
it's
just
necessary,
craziness.
it's
This is,
always necessary to
All right,
promote the
Shakur.
fight, bro. Come on, you
but
now,
but but
now
but,
you
but you
only
know
giving
what
certain interviews to
the
certain
funny
media.
part
That's what
about
you're
this,
doing.
Ness, the funny part about this is that this could have gone a whole different way. I would have gracefully bowed out because this is honestly a mismatch. But you already know after the shit this motherfucker's done said about my dead brother, speaking on my mom, all kinds of crazy shit. I'm gonna hurt this motherfucker, and it is what it is. That's gonna be on your hands, Ness.
On
Shout
my
out to Border
hands,
Wars.
on
We
my
gonna be
hands.
talking about this on Wednesday, man.
USA
I'll
boxing,
I'll be
USA
around.
boxing for a reason, bro. And I'm happy to announce that Wednesday I'll get the confirmation. I have a Zoom as to what capacity the WBC, my good friend Mauricio Suleiman and the family over at WBC, at what capacity they will be sponsoring the event. So, at the very least, I think we could look forward to the winners winning WBC amateur belts now that we've moved into the USA boxing. And again, I am the promoter. We have a commission now. See, when I was doing it on my own and these were smokers, I would play commission, matchmaker, promoter, everything. I was their therapist. That shit is over. The footage is here. I'm going to show it. But again, there's a commission. If they deem the fight not worthy, they'll stop it. And this is CYP allegedly. I don't
in the
think
white,
Keem.
right?
I don't think Keem is a liar. I think
He's in
Keem.
white.
I think Keem wouldn't lie. I think that's supposed to be CYP in the white, and I don't think he looks bad. I mean, obviously, look, you can say what you want because you're not in there with him, but it's different when you in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd you say allegedly?
Well, I'm saying allegedly because what if CYP says, yo, that ain't me, they trying to play me? He didn't send me this footage, and neither did Bo. But excuse me, Keem the Dream, he dropped it in the Border Wars chat.
Why is he fighting in a gymnasium?
I mean, because these are like, I guess it says Point Boxing Sparring Circuit.
Yeah, he's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. He's not a complete novice.
No, he's okay. Yeah. Does this Javon have any experience?
I mean, we haven't seen anything from Javon since he was 14. So, it's different.
And how old is he now? 32?
47?
I don't know.
No, for real. I think he's in his 30s.
Oh.
Dan, did you see how low CYP got to throw that right hand? He tried to use all his strength. They say power comes from your legs. He wasn't trying. He was trying to make sure it came from his legs.
Yeah, like you could tell that he's green, but he's done it before.
Yeah, he's all right. He just leading. He's telegraphing the right, but that's why he's getting these tune-ups. He getting these tune-ups. He want to be sharp when he go in there. I like it. We never seen anybody take it this serious outside of like a Keem and a Marvin, right? Like, and Keem didn't do this. Keem didn't. I don't think Keem. I don't want to, lie on your name. I don't know that you got an amateur fight in between a Border Wars fight, and that's like essentially what CYP is doing. He said he's gonna go into the fight 3-0, and in the comment section they say that he stopped him. I didn't watch the whole tape. They say CYP stopped him in the second round. So, we could, I guess, stick around to the second round and see if that happens.
Damn, they got a ref and everything. Weird.
I mean, what? Where the hell you spar where there's no ref?
There's no ring. It's a gymnasium.
I mean, come on, bro.
What are you talking about? This is some, like, Walmart type shit.
Oh, shit. Walmart?
You gotta have a ring. You gotta be in a gym.
Listen. Some gyms can't afford a ring, and it starts here, ground zero.
Oh, this is a gym. It's a basketball gym.
Yeah, it might be like something that one of the coaches brought to the high school. Look at all the kids that are there that could get motivated.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm not really shitting on it. Like they're really fighting.
You are shitting on it.
Nah, they're really fighting. They're really going at it.
I hope CYP calls in and offers to knock you out.
Marco's being a real snob right now.
Yo, how you gonna say Marco's spitting facts? CG.
No.
Of course I'm spitting facts.
133. No, you not, bro. Like
you're being a snob, man.
I've gone to gyms where they don't have a ring and they got the ropes.
Might be some Newark shit maybe, but not in the rest of the world.
Oh man.
Not some Bulgarian shit, man. What are you talking about?
This the thing, bro. Boxing comes from the inner city where is less fortunate. So I've seen gyms start like this. I'm just telling you. If that coach now gets enough students or members, then he could probably get that ring funded. Rings are like 5,000 plus.
Nah, you can get a ring sponsorship for free.
Oh, yeah. Sure, bro. You about to have people
Why are you doing the white
me.
voice?
You about to have people DMing me talking about, yo, tell Marcos to hook me up with the free ring because guess who needs a ring? Fucking Adrian. He just got a ring. He could have used you and your sponsorship hookup bullshit.
He knows a guy. He knows a guy, Milos from Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah, that's who he knows.
There we go.
Let's call Milos.
They ain't stopped it yet, so I don't know if we're in the second round.
CYP's not bad. He stands a little too...
He leans in. He's smothering his work. He's smothering his work.
Standing too erect. I know that's awful word.
But that's
use,
why all this is good, right? Because this gets rid of that, the anxiety and you see how he's rushing. He'll be more patient come fight night. He'll be more in his zone too. He'll have more rhythm. But he's certainly allowing himself to be smothered. He needs to try to keep his distance a bit.
Yeah.
So let's see. Is it gonna be stopped or has anybody noticed did it restart?
Yeah, it looks like it's restarted. It looks like it's on a loop.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it's not gonna show us the second round. Okay.
Yo, but before you go to the next caller, man, I got to cut up out of here, do some things for the day. Border War show is going to be good, though. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to hear from CYP. Shout out to all the callers. Shout out to the whole community. Shout out to Making Boxing. I got an interview with the young champs coming back from Nationals out in, I think it was in Wisconsin. I can't remember. But you guys better remember to check out the championship rounds. I'll have that episode up. And King Amin of Essex are one on Twitter and on Instagram. I'm out, Skip.
All right, champ. Unbiased Brim.
Peace.
What it do?
Hello. Good morning, Ness.
Good morning.
Y'all sound all right?
Perfect.
Cool. Good morning, Mr. Difficult. Man, you throwing bombs today. What's going on with you, Marco?
I'm just talking, but what's popping?
You throwing bombs today. And shout out to King of Mean, even though he didn't bounce out. So a year ago today, man, we were all standing here like Shakur might be the best guy at 135 hands down, right? No debate. I was a guy that was just very high on Shakur. With that noted, within this last year, the De Los Santos fight was the horrible fight. It was the worst fight of 2023. And a lot of people that say, oh man, y'all hating on Shakur and all that, what y'all fail to realize is this. It is a form of entertainment as well. Yes, it's a sweet quote unquote science, but these guys are looking to get paid the most money they possibly can make. And for you to get paid, the people that pay for you to watch you got to enjoy watching you. That fight against De Los Santos was horrible. And then we go into this fight with Artem in the first 2 rounds. Were the first 2 rounds any good, guys? Were the first 2 rounds any good? Let's be honest.
They were shades of the De Los Santos fight.
Exactly my point. Thank you for saying that. So that just set me up to spike the volleyball. I almost cut off the fight after the 2nd round. You're talking to somebody who says Shakur might be the best at 135, and that's how I felt. So you're going to have people who hate Shakur, people who are not fans of Shakur that's going to be even more harsh. This is expected, guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is, bro. His style is not translating for the viewing public to pay their dollars to enjoy. And then he turns around and says, fuck y'all. And I've got pissed off at Bud because I feel like he's encouraging them to do the bullshit. Now, behind closed doors, he might be saying, yo, you need to chill, youngin. But this man's on Twitter spazzing out. And I'm like, you going and raging, babe, talking about pulling your titties out about some lie that tank that I've already apologized for. Shut the fuck up, Shakur. Sit the fuck down and focus on your goal. And let me ask y'all another question. What TV deal does Mayweather Promotions have?
What?
None.
So why the fuck would he sign the Mayweather Promotions? What the fuck are we talking about here? When's the last time Richard Schaefer did anything in boxing in the last 5 to 10 years? And he was in boxing not that long ago. What happened? Shit folded like a tent. Why the fuck would he sign with Mayweather Promotions, bro? Like, let's be real here. He probably need to go to Matchroom. That's probably where he needs to go. Now, the options are questionable. Or maybe he should find the fight with Golden Boy, a 2-fight deal with Golden Boy. But I don't see it making any sense for him to go to Mayweather Promotion. But I'm going to be honest. The haters are outrageous when it comes to Shakur. But at the same token, Shakur is paying the broad stroke brush and fucking up his supporters, too. That's my time. I appreciate you.
All right. Go for it.
I think the difference is this, right? Shakur has been winning. And there's a difference between winning and being boring and looking vulnerable. In this last fight, to me, he looked mad vulnerable. So now we're going beyond just boring. And that's the problem. He looks very vulnerable to me.
So, G-Von's promoter has sent me information on the bout that took place. It is, in fact, not a stoppage, allegedly. And I use the word allegedly because we're still verifying. But he did send the information from the website that held the tournament. And CYP's fight was ruled a no contest for not being able to follow the rules. I'm trying to find out what rules were broken. I mean, I did see an illegal blow. The dude did hit CYP behind the head. I don't know if that was something that, you know. Anyway, moving on. We got Jay Will. What up?
Hello?
Yep.
Yo, man, y'all funny today, man. But yeah, man, on the Shakur thing, I'm gonna address the title first real fast. Then I'm gonna kind of get into my joint. But I think him going with Mayweather would help him out a little bit. Um, but no matter if even if Mayweather was to put him on his Instagram every day, speak about Shakur every day, he's still going to end up not being a draw because he still got to do what he got to do in the ring. But it will pull some more eyes to him a little bit. But to speak on, how he's disrespecting him and him, man, that's just hilarious because, that's our era, Dipset and all that. So, it kind of resonated with me a little bit more. But, a hit dog hollers, you know, if there wasn't no validity to what Mase and Cam'ron was saying, he wouldn't have been tweeting for 4 hours. But that shit struck a chord with him because he know there was a lot of validity to what he was saying or to what they were saying. So, he responded in the way that he did, and he looks really insecure to me. To me, honestly, and I really didn't articulate it yesterday speaking about Shakur, but the dude, I don't think he really believes he's like that. I think he knows he's highly skilled, but when it comes down to having certain grit in that dog, I think he has doubts in himself, man. And that's why he doesn't really go for knockouts and he doesn't really let his hands go because he lacks that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why Devin got put on his ass a couple of times against Ryan because he had the confidence to go for it a little bit, even in other fights with Devin. Even though I say Devin and Shakur kind of suffered the same affliction of this whole wanting to be like Pretty Boy, but never ever wanting to be, wanting to be Money Made, but never wanting to be Pretty Boy. But at least Devin has enough confidence in himself to let his hands go in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Shakur really knows that he doesn't have enough pop to knock people out, and I think he has questions in himself about his chin, and that's why he's so scared to get hit. So yeah, a hit dog hollers. You know, a lot of those comments that Cameron and May said really hit a nerve with that boy because he knows deep down that shit is true. Um, the boy is still good. The boy is still talented, but he needs to really go find that real confidence within himself because all this like facade that he's putting out, um, trying to force this whole tough guy shit, like that shit screams insecurity to me, man. I'm 40 years old, bro. Like, you ain't got to talk all that shit if you really about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like Cameron said, if you was really felt a certain type of way, next time you seen him, you just would have handled it. You wouldn't been tweeting for 4 hours about it. But yeah, man, it's just wild to see this young man really kind of unravel like this when he's really that talented too. I'm not going to doubt the boy's talent, but he needs to go holler at the Oz and go get some real heart. You know what I'm saying? He need to
Damn.
go find him some heart, man. But yeah, that's my call, man.
Damn.
So, did I miss it, Jay, or did you say whether or not Mayweather could help him?
Yeah, I started off the call with the title. I said he could help him and he could bring eyes to Shakur, but at the end of the day, those eyes are going to leave him if he still puts on the same performance. It's like Tank got some love from being around Floyd. He got some popularity from being around Floyd, but he capitalized with the knockouts. And so now everybody, anytime there's a Tank fight, people want to turn in because they know they're going to get some kind of entertainment. And it's the exact opposite for Shakur. But initially, he will benefit. He will get some more eyes on him. But will he keep the eyes? That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? But the man is he has some insecurity issues he has to deal with, and until he really handles that shit, um, he's always going to keep on putting on these performances, man. And that's the same shit with Broner. Broner lacked confidence after the Maidana fight. It's all a confidence thing. If you got confidence in yourself as a boxer, you take certain risks because you don't really view them as risk. It's just like I'm taking advantage of this opening that I'm seeing. I don't think this boy's going to hit me back before I get him. He's thinking about, oh shit, if I do this, am I going to get touched? But the follow, like he's on too much thinking because he don't have enough confidence, man.
I, I
And
agree
that's
with you,
really that's all
kind of,
to
but
it.
I kind of don't. Like, I don't think Shakur's scared to get hit. That's just how he fights. That's his defense. I think the issue with Shakur is his offense, not his defense.
I can see that, and he has issues with his offense, but the reason why I say it's a confidence thing, in his chin, I wouldn't say it's just a confidence with his grit, like being able to withstand the pressure, and also it's how is he looking to the crowd? I said that on my last call yesterday. He's so worried about. He was doing so many antics about. I got it. I'm gonna stop him. He's so worried about what he's looking, how he looks to the crowd instead of just working in the ring. Like if you just work the knockout or the stoppage, whatever, it's gonna come because you don't apply so much pressure and so much punishment. But if you're so
Some
worried about how
guys,
you look in the midst of while you're doing it, you too
some
distracted to really focus on the goal to get the job done. So
some guys just
yeah,
like he
man.
kind of reminds me of Paulie Malignaggi. Some guys just have a style that's not fan friendly.
Now Paulie, no, don't you do that to Paulie. I'm not gonna allow you to do that to Paulie. Paulie was entertaining as fuck. Paulie was. I can't think of a Paulie fight where he wasn't entertaining. He just didn't have a pop to stop people.
That's
He
a
was
good
still in
point.
front of it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's a good point. I'm saying you're right.
Yeah, Paulie. I can't let you do it to the Paulie. Paulie had fast hands. Shakur got faster hands. Paulie let his hands go way more than Shakur, and he doesn't have half the pop as Shakur. But you can't name a boring Paulie fight because Paulie had confidence when he stepped up in that ring, even with no punching power at all. He still had confidence he was going to get that dub by any means necessary. You know what I mean? Shakur, he wants to put on this facade like, yeah, I'm the big bad wolf, nigga. I'm this big bad tough guy. But when he's alone by himself, he questions that himself. I guarantee that shit. But that's my call,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, all right, all right. I'm getting the public requesting more than 7 seconds from G Von. CYP's put out a whole fight. They want more than 7 seconds. I've gotten already 3 DMs about it. So we'll see what happens.
Von fight.
Huh?
I want to see G-Von fight.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point. You build up the fight. Build up the fight. We got let's see. Who is next? Looks like Troll Beta, $20 Sweden. Did you talk about Ryan's racismo? Yeah, we spoke about it yesterday. It's an unfortunate situation, man. You know. Yeah. Ryan is spiraling. Dez Morris, $5. They call Floyd boring too, but the difference is Floyd embraced being the villain. He was a showman and had personality. Had personality to still be entertaining. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. I mean, they created 24/7 because of Floyd, bro.
Yep.
New York Giants for like $5. Shakur need to sign with Eddie Hearn and get Pops out his corner and go get Bozy Ennis, fix his flaws. Khaled, welcome to the contender level. DC3, $2. G-Von versus CYP will do 5 million pay-per-views. Take it to the bank. DC3, $2. We need that Timboski video again, Ness. Come on, fam. Now, we need Timboski to send new footage or I'm just bullying him. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do. Majid, what it do? Majid.
I sound all right.
Yep.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I guess first off, I think that is all right if everybody have their own opinion, like what they like, what they don't like, what they would pay for, what they wouldn't. That's everybody, shout out to y'all. That's what's up. But what I'm not understanding is that we keep trying to push Shakur away from the fight instead of like dragging those two to fight, or any of the champions at the weight class. It's like I'm not about to let this point go where people they say, "Oh, he shouldn't fight the best because he's boring. We don't want to see him." I understand there's a business and all that shit, but like damn, so we about to just what? We going Canelo Benavidez him? Like what we doing? Like everybody be
He
calling
the new
themselves
Boo Boo
hardcore.
Andre. He the new Boo Boo
Huh?
Andre.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is all these people be on here bragging about, oh, I pay for this, I ain't no thief, none of that shit. But it's like if you don't have the best fighting the best, how the fuck will you really know who the true best is? Just off eye test and performances, but not proving it? So that mean that G-Von and CYP could just send videos and whoever y'all think is nice, they don't even gotta fight him because he too nice. But that's something that y'all want. So y'all want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not getting it. I feel like these fans, like Ness, you made up the term for me to learn it. But I feel like everybody just doing a big ass circle jerk, just trying to play somebody. You boring. You don't deserve shit. And I think that that's some bullshit because that's not boxing. You got Marco over here say that he used to be a pro boxer. And the thing is, it's like used to be. Now he a motherfucking dude that own a comedian place and all that shit. And it sounds like he trying to be one because it's like you didn't even make it to the highest level to where we talk about your fights on here. We don't know what the fuck you do except Ness saying that, oh, your left hook look decent, but everything else trash. Even Ness thought he could beat you when he first seen your shit. But you up here talking about these other
Damn.
boxes and shit like y'all niggas is trash, bro. This whole community that's
Who the
playing that
fuck
shit
is
and
this?
not if yeah, I'm that nigga. But all those people that's sitting on this community and not asking the best to fight the best, bro, y'all niggas circle jerking. Y'all not trying to, y'all don't really want to know who the best is, bro. So just buy that, keep spending your money, buy the Tank pay-per-views and shit. But even if Tank don't fight him, y'all still didn't get the Haney fight. When y'all niggas gonna say fuck that shit is enough, this dude need to fight somebody. But y'all too scared to. It's easier to be in the crowd than to stand against it. But I'll be here for that. That's all I got.
The hell's he talking about?
What you mean? What are you talking about,
I don't get
bro?
it. Was he supporting Shakur? I don't get
Of
where he was
course
going with all
of
this.
course he's supporting Shakur, and he's
Oh,
he's
no
he's
wonder.
getting at
Damn.
you. He's getting at you because you ain't make it to Shakur's level, but you feel the need to attack Shakur.
Half the world said Shakur was boring. Damn, these Shakur fans are really panties are bunched up tight, real tight.
Whoa, you ain't helping yourself, Marco. They gonna come for you down.
He could come for me only once. I mean, I'm not speaking anything that 80 to 90% of the entire boxing community saw. The dude was very boring. He looked vulnerable, and most people don't want to see him fight again. That's just what everybody's saying. It's not like I'm coming with some crazy opinion, you know what I'm saying? Some crazy hot take. That's just what it is.
We got Huang in Houston. What up? What up? What up? Huang in Houston. All right, Tip Bellis.
Yo.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo.
Yo. Man, y'all out here wilding, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you. Huang in Houston, what up?
Hello.
Yo, Ness, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, let me start off by saying, uh, Shakur tripping, man. I'm gonna tell you why. For one, you shouldn't have went after start talking about people. These are the people who buy, who are gonna buy your fight. These are people that are potential fans, right? They're not boxers. And then you want to like act like they wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, Cam changed. I ain't say he changed the game, but Cam didn't give a fuck about nobody. And Cam been doing this since banned from TV, horse and carriage. I mean, before fucking Shakur was even born, he was making motherfucking major records. You know what I'm saying? Fucking amazing. Dude was a superstar, man. Who took the baton after Biggie, yo, over there, Mace. But anyways, who was the guy from Germany, Haratunian? How do you say his name?
That's
Yeah,
about right.
man, we go with Artem.
Okay, Autumn. All right. Well, from the jump, he didn't even look like. I mean, we knew what this was. These cherry picks. You at a level in your career where all this trying to look good fights and all that. Man, you supposed to be past that. That's what you're still doing after you had a shit performance. You supposed to knock that guy out. I mean, even at the press conference, he was being all nice and everything. You know, he was. And Shakur was trying to make it like, I'm gonna do this to you, and he's like, oh, okay, just smiling in his three-piece suit. You know what I mean? And even as they're announcing the win, and he's all clapping for Shakur, like, oh, like he knew what he was coming there to do. He was coming there to make you look good. You know what I mean? He knew he wasn't gonna get a decision that night. You know what I mean? That I'll be honest, man. You made the best you made the best comparison. He's the new Boo Boo Andre. That's exactly who he is. He's Boo Boo Andre 2.0. We need to start calling Shakur Boo Boo Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Amado Vargas, man. Uh, I liked that performance. Dude came in overweight. He still shine on them clowns. Man, like shit with Ryan's just getting out of hand. It's like I try to like the kid, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, y'all whole repertoire over there, the whole Ryan Garcia campus, I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not excited about Shakur no more. You know, what he needs to do if he ain't with Top Rank, he needs to get a Frank Martin fight. You know what I mean? That to me, that's the best at 135. All I've been hearing people come around here naming all these 140 pounders, Paro and all them. And Shakur ain't even done nothing at 135. You could knock out Autumn. You know what I mean? It's like, and then y'all talking about him fighting these 140 pounders, guys who are champs at 140 and stuff. Nah, man, I don't want to see him at 140. You know, and that is it. And I like the caller before y'all talking about paying. You know, y'all want us to pay for this shit, brag about it, like, oh, I'll pay for all the fights. I don't. I steal a motherfucker because I know I don't pay for shit like that. Fucking gold. And I work hard for my money, sweating out here for this. But yeah, that's all I got today. Ness, I appreciate you taking my call, man. TVV, like and subscribe. Shout out to Marco and King Amin.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in. We got Bo Rogers. What up?
Yo, yo. You hear
Yo,
me there?
yo.
You hear me, guys?
We hear you.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, I ain't see nothing wrong with Shakur did. I thought it was an entertaining fight. Uh, I was hoping Autumn would do better. He was doing all right, but I see where I was watching that fight because I wanted to see the blueprint on, sometimes. I knew the Autumn could do that. I didn't expect Shakur to knock him out at all. I expected the fight to go pretty much like it went. But it was showing me though, Autumn was able to put Shakur up on the ropes a couple of times. He was able to get to his body a couple of times. He was able to do the thing that I know of Tank and Shakur fighting. Uh, Tank could be able to exploit on. So really, if I was Shakur, I would sign with Floyd, but I ain't in no hurry to get the Tank. I'm gonna fight a bunch of motherfuckers who come forward and throw a bunch of punches at me, and I do my thing like that right there. That's what type of fighters he need to be in. If y'all trying to make him look good, because his man's all about knockouts for some reason, and he don't do that like that. So if I was him, I just take my belt and I defend it. Those guys, whenever one of the other guys don't want to take the fight because they don't want to get in there with them, I use that as an opportunity to pick a motherfucker that gonna come in there and throw a million punches. I can look good on them. That's what Top Rank trying to stop him from being a star. They could have gave him Navarrete before Navarrete lost to the guy he just lost to. They could have gave him Lomachenko. That's what we mean. Like when they had Terrence Crawford, they could have put Terrence Crawford in there with Pacquiao. Then he would have been a bigger star than Spence. That's what we're saying about Top Rank. So that's why the shit looking like it is. Everybody really is hating on Shakur. I'm not no real big Shakur fan as far as a person outside the ring, but inside the ring, that's genius. That I love what I'm seeing from him, and I just these other boxers gotta damn do their job. He can be beat, but these other guys gotta bring it to him and do their thing. And it's up to the promoters to put those fighters in there with him. They not putting them in there with him. That ain't his fault. But I don't want to see him in Tank right now. That fight can wait. I want them to just keep on doing what they doing, beat everybody else up, and then get to each other. We don't need to see them right now. You know, it can wait. But what's up with you, Ness? You been doing good, homie?
Yeah, man, can't complain, man. Alive, breathing, trying to get these 10,000 steps in every day. You know, I'm on my 27th day in a row. Unlike Supermax, unlike Marcos.
Well, man, I'll be getting in 10 rounds every day.
Yeah, all right. You
But
wish.
I
yeah,
know.
yeah,
You
Marcos, go
wish.
back and
Every
watch
day.
those
You
Shakur
wish.
You
fight,
make it
man.
feel
Put
like
some
it's your
respect
turn.
on them. Put
Come
some
on,
respect
But
on
it's
them.
Marcos.
not your turn.
I'm a holler
Every
fella.
day, 10 rounds every day.
Marcos, you don't get 10 rounds of nothing every day. You get 10 rounds of highlights. That's what you do. Tip.
Yo,
Yo.
welcome to Dipset City. Uh-oh. Say no. Yeah, man. I hear all these Shakur fans calling in, crying, trying to defend their boy, man. Y'all are sick. Y'all are nasty, man. This is nasty out here.
Truth.
Ness. It's like I said before. What up, Marcos? It's like I said before, man. I hear a lot of y'all calling in, advocating for Shakur to go to Floyd Mayweather, advocating for Shakur to go to you know what I'm saying, over there to the British Europeans, you know what I'm saying, with Eddie Hearn and them, you know what I'm saying, Earn with Hearn, right? Earn with Hearn. Yo, y'all are outside cotton picking minds, bro. Uh, this guy that goes by the name of the Golden Boy, you know what I'm saying, Oscar De La Hoya, who I've been advocate of, you know what I'm saying? And that's where Shakur should honestly go, man. Because, you know, Oscar knows how to matchmake. Eddie Hearn ain't turning nobody into a pay-per-view star. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Not a caller on this show can name me one fighter that Eddie Hearn has turned into a pay-per-view star that's an American. That's an American. Because I know y'all about to jump to conclusions, Timboski. You know what I'm saying? That's an American, man. You know, it's just the truth. You know, while we got Oscar De La Hoya, you know, who's damn near, he just said, yo, what do y'all think about Jaime Munguia versus Caleb Plant? You know what I'm saying? My guy knows what he's doing, man. He knows how to make great fights. Shakur, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, become a pay-per-view star, get your bread, you know what I'm saying, and fight for legacy, you know what I'm saying? Because if you sign with Mayweather, you ain't fighting for legacy. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? You're not fighting for legacy if you go to Floyd. You know, Eddie Hearn going, you know what I'm saying, he gonna set you up with some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, fighting UK dudes that nobody cares about. So you basically in the same position that you were over at Top Rank. So you know what I'm saying? The
I mean,
proper place to
Hearn,
go,
they saying Hearn could get him the unification with Baranchek. He's with K2 Promotions. Bring
man,
that,
come on,
bring
Ness.
that to
He
North. Show him how to really promote him in North. Put Sabril Matias
Ness,
on the card, undercard, Puerto Rico. You know how that tri-state
Ness.
area do
I
with the
I
Puerto
I, I
Ricans.
got a I got a question
Stephanie
for you, Ness.
Pinheiro. Put Stephanie
I,
Pinheiro, her American debut over here. You know, as a Puerto Rican, you got the little lightweight dude, the Colazo kid. They can make a shake at the Padeno under Eddie.
oh, okay, Ness, watch this. I got a question for you and Marcos. Did anybody talk about Sabril Matias fight the week of? Like, what did we have?
Yeah.
Did we have maybe
Hell
over
yeah.
20
Pyro
callers that,
Pyro got hella love for that fight. What are you talking about?
bro, Ness? I'm talking about to the lead up of the fight.
What you mean?
Was
Hell yeah!
anybody
Remember,
talking about that?
it was so much like hype around that fight because he was like bigging up the promoting the Regis fight. Remember?
No, it wasn't no damn hype around that fight, man. Quit it. Ain't even no hype
What?
around Boots fight,
It
bro.
was
It's
hype
already
amongst
Tuesday.
boxing.
Ness,
It may
Bruh.
feel
it's
like it's your
already
time.
Tuesday.
Bro, you
Oh,
know
I'm
we
about to
don't
send the
But it's
start
count. I'm
not
about
your
to
fight
send the
week.
time.
count.
You know we don't start fight week till Wednesday.
I'm about to send the counter. Hold on. But look, we not even talking about Boots.
Cause
We
we
not
don't
even
start.
talking about Boots.
Cause we don't start
Come
fight
on,
week
bro.
till Wednesday.
Come on, Ness, bro. We should be
It
talking
gotta be
about it
if
on
you a
Monday.
if you a Las Vegas fight, and you are a big fight, you get a Tuesday fighter arrival.
Ness,
That don't
this
exist in another state. Tell me another state that
this
exists where you
noise,
get a fighter arrival.
this noise that
Tip
Shakur
is
done
not
made is
spitting
gonna carry
facts.
over
I'm
to
spitting
Friday, bro.
facts. That's a lie. What he's saying is a lie. Las Vegas is the only state that gets a fighter arrival on a Tuesday. It don't happen.
Ness,
Every other state,
just,
Wednesday, they lead off with their media workout. Thursday, final press conference. Friday, weigh-in. Saturday, the fight. Tip is making shit up.
I guess, man. Just know ain't nobody talking about Boots in this fight. Don't nobody care that Boots in this is fighting David Avenesian. We haven't heard anything. Where's the promotion? You know what I'm saying? You go sign with Eddie Hearn, ain't nobody gonna know about your fights. Just the truth of the matter, bruh. That's all I'm saying. Just the truth of the matter. Also, you know what I'm saying? If y'all really want to see Shakur get in there with somebody who gonna do some work, put him in there with Shojahan Ergashev, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
You
Let's see.
wildin', man.
It's, I'm wilding.
Oh,
Why am I wild?
yeah.
Oh,
Ergashev.
so,
My man said Ergashev. Like, what's up with
hey,
you?
Ergashev would do that, man. Ergashev would do that. It's like I said, man. Look,
Didn't that
it's
dude
two.
retire after Matias, then decide to come back? Like, he don't even know what he want to do.
My man, he in the gym right now. He's training. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He's training.
after fake retiring, no?
Look, Ness, he got all the tools I was talking about. The athleticism, the punching power. He got everything that'll make Shakur fight. Put him there with Ergashev, man. We seen Ergashev give Matias some problems in the beginning. He just ain't had the legs for it because the man got stabbed. You know what I'm saying? Prior to that fight. But it is what it is. I got Ergashev beating Shakur. Just like I still got Tevin Farmer beating Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna take care of that Muay Thai business. Definitely gonna take care of that Muay Thai business.
That's where it starts. You don't get past that. It's a wrap.
Like, and then another thing, bro. If you sign with Eddie Hearn, people not even gonna know who on your undercards, cause like who's on Boots undercard?
I gotta look it up.
Yo, we should have to look it up. We should at least
Why
know a
not?
name off the bat.
Why can't you look it up? Like, what's wrong with that?
Yo, we should at least know
That's what
a
I always say.
name off the bat. That's off the bat. We should at least know a name. We
Why?
know a name on a car,
Why you can't look it up? Like, what's wrong with that?
bro.
I
Yeah,
got it pulled up.
hey.
You got Scott Nicholson taking on my girl, Danya
Come on, dog.
Vargas from La República
It may feel like it's
Dominicana.
your time.
We bringing that title back.
But it's not your
You
time.
feel me?
Scott Nicholson, co-main, and Javon Ennis is nasty.
Yeah. Then we got
That's
Khalil
nasty.
Cole, New Jersey, stand up. Yeah. Going up for our first regional title, the WBC USA Light Heavyweight. Yeah. Then we got the debut of Jalil Major Hackett. The new terror in the welterweight division taking on Pistol Peter Dobson.
I just hope he don't get the matchroom treatment.
We
man.
got
You
the
know what I'm saying? I hope
return
he
of
don't take that first load.
Pitufo
Right,
Diaz. Come on, bro. World title challenger, 3-time Pitufo Diaz. He back in his home state, Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Just to name a few, Tip. Just to name a few. Chad, what up?
Canadian Chad.
Chad making me look bad.
Bad reception in the land of Canada.
Who the hell was that?
Guys, you got me?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was away from my phone. Anyway, Ness, it's great to hear you back. I did a wellness check for you. I was worried, and when they got close enough to your house, they could hear Keith Sweat and a bunch of squeaking coming out from the house. So we knew you were all right. I just chalked it up to, you got your new bride and you enjoying your life a little bit. But we miss you, man, when you're not around. That's for sure. I miss the show big time. Sunday morning, I was looking for you. Anyway, I don't know. On the topic, I'll just say that I don't mind Floyd as an option. I just wonder if it really matters at all where Shakur goes in terms of his own attitude and what seems to be his attitude anyway. I mean, we all saw him quarreling with his corner, and corner is just speaking truth to him, speaking what we were mostly thinking, I think. Like, I don't expect Shakur to go in there and get a knockout or any of that stuff. But let me tell you, I think it was between rounds 8 to 10 or maybe rounds 9 to 11. Artem looked ripe for a knockout, man. He looked so ready to be stopped. And I just didn't see any change in Shakur's output I just didn't see, like, it's like, try, bro, try, give it a whirl. What's the worst that's going to happen? What bothers me is it's not boredom to me. It's more about, I see a fighter not trying to reach and grab that full potential. I really do feel like he could have stopped Artem, and he really let him back into the fight. So we can call it whatever we want. Put it whatever stamp you want on it. But it's not fun to watch. Let's be honest. And I get frustrated because I feel like this is a guy that's capable of doing almost whatever he wants in there, which is highly, highly unusual and unique. He's a special talent. There's no doubting it. But he's going to have to learn to execute a little differently, I think, if he wants to be on the level that he claims to be on. Everybody calling in, comparing him to Floyd, and just stop. Please just stop. And a lot of you, it's pretty clear that you haven't watched many of Floyd's fights, if not any of his fights. There's a lot of people right now throwing comments out. You should all be embarrassed. Same with the Oshaki scenario, man. People are just blurting out whatever the hell. But anyway, it was a crazy night. I just want to say quick, my kids wanted to watch Sean Garcia, so we tuned into that. And when Top Rank being such a disappointing night, I got to hand it to Sean Garcia, man. Like, he did not look good in terms of he missed weight, and we could see why. Like, he did not look to me like a guy that did a camp. But you want to talk about heart? Oh my God. I mean, he was looking like he was ready to be knocked out, and he would just keep coming back and keep throwing. I gotta say, it made for a fun and exciting few rounds that I watched. And he needed his corner to save. I thought his corner was going to save him. The ref saved him. But hats off to him. Isn't that what we're asking from these guys? Isn't that what we wanted from the other card? I mean, people got to pick a side here, pick a narrative. Like, do you want these guys to let their hands go and really go for it? Or do we want them just doing little pot shots, picking shots? I think that's the problem across the whole sport right now, guys. People not working behind a jab, people not throwing hands enough, and the judges spanked Oshaki for it. Thanks, guys.
All right, champ. All right. Appreciate you.
Good call.
Yo, something's up with your audio, fam. You sounding totally weird right now. Jump out, jump back.
Oh, with me?
Yeah, you switched to that mic. That might be it.
Is that better?
Yeah. We got Brandon in Cincinnati.
Yo, Ness, what's good, my boy? Marco, what's good, my boy? How y'all feeling?
All good, all good.
Hey man, when you play the audio, you ain't play the most interesting portion of that audio. That nigga Cam said you don't really get love in Newark because you left too early. Are we saying that Shakur really a DC nigga? Is he really a VA nigga? Like, what's this Newark hood car really like? Ness, you from the area, do people fuck with him in Newark, or is he really like a
I mean,
DC cat?
he obviously got love. I mean, you can't do 8,400 in a city you ain't from, bro. It's not a lot of boxers out here. I mean, I can't even name another boxer that could do 8,400 in their home state.
What high school he go to? Did he go to high school in Newark?
I don't know,
Where's
man.
yearbook picture at? Like, we need to find a
We in
yearbook
different
picture.
age brackets here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I feel like I feel like he might have been in Newark young, but he went to DC early. Like, by the time he made the Olympics and shit, he was DC. Like, if you hear the Russells saying how they grew up with him and shit, it sound like he really a DC, Virginia nigga. But
He
yeah, Cam and
was
Mace,
though.
that was an epic.
You
They
gotta.
they roasted him, man. He don't want to get into no roasting session with a couple of niggas from Harlem. He not gonna win that battle. They talk shit all day, they roast all day, and yeah, they cooked him, yo. And they absolutely right. Like I've been saying, it's hard to say you like that style and that sounds so skillful and it's not boring when you just seen Abdullah Mason do what he did and Keyshawn do what they did. And they are skilled too. So there's a way to be a skilled boxer and be exciting. Controlling the distance with a jab and fighting on the back foot. I don't care who the fuck you is. You're not going to convince me that that shit's exciting to you. But as far as him signing to Floyd Mayweather, I think that's the best move with him. I hear y'all saying Floyd doesn't have a TB deal, but signing a Shakur Stevenson and having a Camille Moulton, he can leverage that into getting a TV deal. And if you're chasing a tank fight, you don't want to sign the Matchroom in the zone because that just puts that barrier in the middle of that. Now you're obligated to fight on the zone and you getting paid by the zone, so they want to keep you on their side of the street. Then Tank has Amazon Prime and they want to keep him on their side of the street. So now it's just a dick swinging contest between the two networks. So maybe Floyd not having a network benefits Shakur because he ain't got to deal with that shit of, well, I'm got to fight on this side because they paying us, and so that shit will help. And I hear y'all saying, does Tank want to fight a guy signed to Floyd? Tank ain't got that much leverage to pick and choose. Like,
Stop the
if he wants to
bullshit.
make the, you say
That's
what?
false. That's false. Come on. If Earl had the leverage and was able to do it, Tank
Stop
got
that.
way more leverage.
Stop that. Stop that.
What
Tank
do it
making the
feel like
money
it's
to
your
where
time?
without a
When it's not your
Shakur
time?
or without those names, he ain't gonna never surpass that 300,000 mark. He wants to get to that half a
Man,
million. He wants to get back to
he
that
already
million.
did
He ain't
that.
gonna do that. He ain't he wants to continue to do it. Canelo ain't do it just once. Canelo continued to
Yeah,
do it.
but it don't matter. You saying he don't got the leverage when they just said report he did 350. That's leverage, brother.
Okay, no, it's not.
Man,
No, it's
you
not.
bumped your
When you
head,
getting
man. That's the bell,
can you look?
champ. That's
You
the
want? Yeah, I
bell.
know you don't want to talk. I
Ain't
know you
nothing
don't
to
want to
talk
cook.
about. You ignoring facts, my man. Like point to the people that could do 350,000. Like you tripping. Calculate the math. How many millions that is that he brings in on 350,000 times $80, bruh. You guys are tripping. But we got Spider Rico. Oh,
Hey, what's up, God?
what up?
Chilling. Good morning. Grand Rising. 1 o'clock, yo. What's up, everybody? TBV. Man, I don't, I really like Lil Tupac Shakur. I think he a genius, you know? Y'all gonna make sometimes geniuses go mad, though. And then a different temperament come out of them. Right now, he young. He chilling. It's too easy for him. He remind me, imagine if Muhammad Ali was a southpaw with a Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll. That's what he is. I think he got 10 like Muhammad Ali too. He took some big shots. And usually like somebody hit me, bow, I'm gonna step back on him. But he just stood there. He just, he put his guard up. But he got a chin where he could take it on a chin. Bow, bow. He took a couple of them at one time. A couple of times. And then he just, he started putting that back, you know how they say hold the telephone? That's where he like Floyd. Floyd put that telephone up there, you could throw whatever you want. Floyd just blow. It's there. That's how Shakur got the defense down, and he got the shoulder roll, and he got a step back. That Floyd Mayweather step back. Everything is similar, but there's other things that Shakur is doing. It's other things that Shakur is doing with his league hand. It's beyond what anybody's ever done with defense. He controlling this other person's body. He's stronger than what y'all think. Muhammad Ali was stronger than what they thought too. He he come from that same gene pool, I believe. He need to go to Japan. His ability, he's a thinner man than let's say a Tank or a Cruz. He's a thinner man, similar to Devin Haney. His ability to lose weight is beyond them. He could drop down to 120. He just chilling. He outthink these people. He need to go fight anyway. Forget what all these hood niggas say. You need to forget what all these hood niggas say. Go over there to Japan and live like a king. Beat up all them little Asians. You just it's many dimensions within the life we live in, and anything is possible. He could team. He ain't got no more label. Y'all trying to put him under a contract again? Why he gonna go under a contract? He do your own thing. Become your own boss. Make your own everything. That's how they teach us, right? We supposed to become entrepreneurs. Shout out to CYP. Man, CYP,
You may feel like it's your time,
you keep
but
keep
it's not your
training, keep
time.
shadowboxing, stay swift, stay alert, stay on your feet. That's about for Auger with love. I'm gone.
Tone, what up?
Ness, what's good, huh?
What up?
Hey, Ness, I'm gonna be real. I think the first thing we gotta start asking people, how many niggas they knocked out in real life? Cause people come on here and be talking about knockout, knockout. I know you a fan. I know you want to see knockout, but niggas ain't never whoop a nigga in their motherfucking life. Better yet, knock the nigga out. So how you expect people to just be knocking people out? Niggas ain't never knocked a nigga out in their whole fucking life. I'm just saying, just being realistic. People have to be fans to be a fan. You feel me? If you don't disagree, if you don't like it, or whatever the case may be, it is what it is. But to be saying, oh, he don't got no power, he ain't got this, niggas ain't never knocked a nigga out in their fucking life. Feel me? That's one of the things I got to say. And then
I
far as for
hear you.
promotion wise, no, I'm just saying, cause I know you see dudes be talking wild and crazy, and they don't got you put on some boxing gloves, they end up like a whole female. And you get on here and talk crazy about people, professionals, and this and that. Oh, he can't do this. He ain't got no power. He ain't got. But you have never knocked nobody out in your whole fucking life. But as far as the promotion wise, I think Mayweather. I don't know what. I don't to be honest with you. I think Shakur finna put a Dennis Schroeder. Remember Dennis Schroeder turned down that money for the Lakers, then end up playing on like a mid level exception or some shit. That's the vibe Shakur giving me right now. Cause I don't know if he should have turned down that money from top rank. Cause I don't know who else gonna pay him, and everything else really don't make sense other than signing possibly to Mayweather. But everything else don't really make sense.
I'm with you. I thought that was a good offer though. That's why I
Yeah,
thought I thought he would take that because it's good money.
nah, that's the best thing going. I think my boy finna pull a Dennis Schroeder and like you remember Dennis Schroeder turned down that 4 years, 80 mil for the Lakers and ended up playing on a 1.5 mil deal at Boston. So I hope he don't do that. That's what I hope my boy don't do. Cause I feel like that was the best thing going. And outside of going to Mayweather, Mayweather seemed to always fall out with everybody some type of way. I don't know if it's him or the people around him, but it's some type. It always seemed to be some type of fallout. But hey, Ness, that's my call, brother.
Appreciate it. We got O. What up?
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Yep.
Yo, yeah. I don't get Shakur. I don't even understand how you can argue Shakur is not boring. Like these dudes calling in saying all this. I don't think Shakur's trash. Shakur a great fighter, but he's just boring. If he would have fought that fight against like a Loma or a Tank or a Devin or somebody that was elite, we would understand it. But it's like, bro, you in there with a dude you levels above, like put on a show. And it's not even about the stoppage. Because Keyshawn didn't get a stoppage and we all cool with his performance. Like you just gotta put on a show. That's really all it is. Like I don't get. Then he crashing out on Twitter, responding to everybody, talking about he gonna slap up this reporter, he gonna slap up Mase and Cam, but he don't want to get in the ring and slap his opponent up. Like what is this dude on, bro? He's wilded. And as for the Mayweather promotions thing, he gotta put on shows in the ring. It don't matter who he signs to. Like you can sign to whoever you want to sign to, but if you're not putting on shows in the ring, you're gonna end up back in the same spot. That's my call.
All right. All right. We got Treese Toledo.
Yo,
Yo.
what up, though? What up, though?
What up?
Hey, man. Say, man. This Shakur shit, hey, when I hear this, it's like, I hear y'all talking about Matchroom and all that. I ain't, like I say, I don't pay for everything. I'm not into it. I pay for enough shit when it comes to this boxing. I got to pay for Peacock. I got to pay for ESPN Plus. I got to pay for DAZN. You feel me? I don't pay for every fucking thing. So, the only person I'm interested in paying for Shakur to fight is Tank. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. Or if he going over there to Matchroom, you feel me? We need that Devin Haney fight off the bat. Fuck the dumb shit. If Turkey Al Sheik put money into it, you feel me? And y'all talking about going to Saudi, and I know that Turkey was talking about doing business with Devin. Shit, I need Devin and Shakur off the bat. I don't want to see no Montana Loves. I don't want to see no Paros. I don't want to see no Zapatas. None of that bullshit. I need Haney off the bat. Let's get to it. Cut the madness. Y'all talking about filler fights and build him up to fight. Man, no. Throw him in there with Haney or throw him in there with Tank, or I don't care who he fight. It's that simple. You feel me? And y'all and y'all talking about he need eyeballs with the Mayweather promotion. Like my man said, he ain't got no TV deal or none of that shit. And then I'm hearing about motherfucker, he on ESPN. How much more eyeballs can a nigga get? Damn, you on ESPN, bro. Like we see you putting on bad performances. That's not the issue, is eyeballs. Everybody around the country watching you perform awfully. Like that's not the issue. My nigga, you need to turn up. You need to let your hands go. You need to knock nigga shit loose out here, bro. Like this is out of control. I need my nigga Jared to get away from you, bro. Jared, don't take this type of energy on, bro. We not fuck all the masterclass boxing and all that nonsense. My nigga, you're a heavyweight. Get out there and knock people's shit loose. Knock Macaulay head into the cheap seats. You feel me? It's as simple as that, bro. I don't, man, listen.
You may
I
feel
don't
like it's your
killer
time,
fight. Give me your
but it's not your
by the
time.
way, give me Carmel Moten versus Armando Vargas, by the way. I want to see that fight next. Carmel, jump in there with Vargas. Let's get these young boys in there with each other. Let's get it going early. I'm tired of the
Yeah,
filler
I don't
fight.
know. I don't know that they're gonna do that. They got history. They've sparred a lot. I've watched them spar. Uh, that's a big fight because of who Amato is and who Carmel is projected to be. Yeah. Big Gucci, Nick. Big Gucci.
Yo, how the
Yo.
audio gang?
Straight.
Yo, man, how you living? I haven't been on TBV in a long time, man. I've been watching every day,
Chilling,
listening. I
chilling.
just haven't been called in, man. Um, yeah, man, just to recap on last week's fight, man, this past weekend's fight. Um, yeah, man, another snooze fest, man, from the track star, man. I feel like that dude, Harutnian, he didn't really show me a whole lot, man. What he showed me is that the other top guys would probably get him out of there, man. I feel like even the Isaac Cruz would have got him out of there, man. But Shakur, man, he was pissing me off like that one dude, Chad, I think from Canada, was talking about. Um, He had many opportunities when he had him hurt, man. But see, this dude, he is just a little bit too cautious, man. Just if you're not willing to commit like that, man, you ain't gonna be entertaining the fans, man. How is he gonna be the main event and he puts on the most boring fight of the whole night, man? I don't even want to talk about that, man. It's making me fall asleep. Um, Look, Shocky Foster, man, that dude need to get a judge, man. He or not a judge, he need to get a lawyer and he need to open a case, man. That was fucked up. I'm telling you, bro, I probably scored it 11-1. I don't even know if I gave the Conceon one round, man. He got beat up. You look at the faces of both fighters at the end of the fight, man. He ain't even get touched, Oshaki, and Conceon looked like he got beat up, man. So that fight, I don't know what that shit was rigged, man. That made boxing look so bad, man. And they need to not let that go. They need to go after them judges, man. That ain't fair. They can't just let that go and be like, oh yeah, let's get the rematch. No, bro. Now you got an L on your record. You lost a lot of value because that O holds a lot of value, bro. So I think he should he should like take that to the next level, man. Get a lawyer, get shit involved, the commission, whatnot, and get those judges fined, fired, get them out of boxing, man. I can't. If we just look past this and not do anything about it, man, this shit's just gonna keep happening. That's one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in the boxing fight, man. Not gonna lie. But yo, shout out Marco, shout out TBV, man. Pound for pound, the best podcast on the planet. Everybody smash that like, hit that subscribe, man. I'll catch you on next one. That's I'm gonna keep listening.
Appreciate you. We got Damien back at us with another $2. He says Shakur looked bad, but shout out to Amato. 2 laughing out loud emojis. Right back at us with another $2. Amato is ass. Abdullah and Kid Austin stops him. Okay, tell us how you really feel. Real Jose, real Jose. We got Jaime Romero. Welcome to the contender level.
Yo, what's up?
What up? What up?
Yo, what up, bro? Shit. I don't know, man. I stayed up and watched the fight Saturday, the top ranked fights, that Malo and Sean fight. I watched that too. It was a decent fight. They're decent fighters. They can still learn a lot though. They're not at that championship level anytime soon. But I definitely think Shakur needs to go back, sit down, and rewatch his fight. I mean, I think he needs to work on letting his hands go more. That punch count, maybe rise it up. But he has a point. His opponent didn't really come to fight. I mean, you seen the Keyshawn fight, bro. The dude that kept coming, like, you seen Keyshawn, even though he ain't got no pop, like, his fight was a little more exciting because he'd pop, 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 hit him with like 6 punch combos, and homeboy would just eat him, bro. And that's still exciting, even if you don't got pop, but you just gotta learn to let your hands go. I mean, somebody needs to crack down on him if he wants to become a fucking superstar. But he's definitely a very good stylistical fighter. He's very, very fucking very skilled. He just needs to be more fucking entertaining. I mean, Keyshawn Davis is more entertaining, and they have the fucking same style. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Keyshawn's pop might not be there, but I definitely want to see him and Teal fight. I think that shit'll be back and forth, bro.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
want
my
the
call.
T.O. fight. I want that.
Yeah, that Keyshawn versus Teal, I think, would be back and forth, fucking boxing lesson, bro, from both of them. Even might be some knockdowns, might not be some knockdowns, but shit, they're both gonna end up bruised up. That's my call, though. That's all I wanted to say. I just think, I'm sure Shakur's hearing the criticism, and he has the adjustments he can make. They're there, bro. I mean, look at Keyshawn, look at Abdullah Mason. I mean, they ain't got. I mean, Abdullah has pop, but Keyshawn ain't really got no pop, and he's making the best of it. So yeah, that's my call, bro.
All right. Fats, what up? Mr. PBC, what up? Yo,
Yeah, can you hear me?
yo, we hear you.
Yeah, I think with Shakur, he needs to just add to his repertoire, add to his skills, evolve like a Pokemon or like Dragon Ball Z character. You can't keep on fighting these dudes and just pushing the needle. Now it's time to push the needle and get the money, and to do that, you got to really demolish some shit. But it is another factor that some people want to go in there and survive. But you got to cut that ring off, step on them angles. Obviously Artem wasn't punching through Shakur, so obviously he knew not to go walk up on Shakur like that. But I think Shakur just needs to go to PBC or Golden Boy, take a nice route, fight Williams Cepeda, get ready for Tank. If you really want a big payday or you want to be embarrassed, it's one or the other. You want a big payday or do you want to be embarrassed? You can get paid or you can be embarrassed. And that's one thing you don't want to do. That's why he needs to up his repertoire, get his skills up to date. This boxing game isn't about going decision or getting a win. Now it's about impressing people. This is a gladiator sport. Entertainment. TV shows aren't around that long if they ain't entertaining. So, Corey, don't listen to the haters, but don't put no Twitter sense shit on your trunks, man. That's crazy to me that he did that. What do you think about that, Ness?
I actually agree with it. I like it. You own it. You own it. But he got to be verbal. He got to say, "I'm tweeting." You can't shut me up on Twitter, and you can't shut me up in the ring. Nobody can stop me. He got to own up to it. Because they saying all he do is tweet. He got to show that he tweet and he can't get beat.
I want to
But
say this last thing. If he's going to improve himself, Shakur, if you're going to do what you got to do to prove yourself, don't go in there trying to be someone you're not. We already done seen that with a certain fighter that was supposed to be the future. Now, if you want to be the future, step in them angles. I believe you need to, you know, do your punch selection way better. Start confusing. Go to the bread basket. Go to the water. Bring it to the attic. Turn the stove off. Open the refrigerator door. All that stuff you need to do, and then you can get the knockouts you need.
I hate. My man said, go to the bread basket, add the water, open the refrigerator door. He was cooking a cake. Cooking a cake on there, TBV. All right, all right. Let's see what's next, man. Fats, trying you again.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, what's up with your boy Shakur, man? What he having, a meltdown or something? What's going on with
You
him,
know,
yo?
he don't take
That nigga
criticism
saying
lightly.
that nigga saying niggas paid them fuck niggas to walk out. I can't believe he said that, yo. He pure comedy. This man is pure comedy. Shit, he just as funny as that new Eddie Murphy movie I seen on Netflix, man. This shit funny as hell. Like, what bro mean, yo? Like, and this was so crazy, right? Like, Bud, this was trip me out about Bud. He talking about it be your own people. So now we gonna use race into it. We gonna try to manipulate niggas, try to shame niggas for having their own opinion. Niggas thought it was boring. Like, bro, like, what you want niggas to say, yo? Like, that shit was slick. And this what tripped me out about some of the callers. Oh, when you don't like none of that boring shit, you don't appreciate the science. Man, fuck out of here. Nobody want to hear that shit. That shit ain't no science in there. That shit is a snooze fest. Like, bro be making niggas miss, but he don't make them pay. Hey, Ness, what I tell you a long time ago, he gave out the easiest losses. You see how happy Autumn was after that fight? He didn't give a fuck that he lost. To him, he probably just felt like he was on a treadmill for a little bit. That's about it. He ain't have a cut. He ain't have a headache. Nothing. He ain't get knocked down. Nothing. Shakur don't fight with no urgency. No urgency. He just sit back and coast. And that's why that shit be boring like that. He sit back and he coast. He want to take pictures. He want to lick slick when he hits you a little bit. He want ooh and eye and wink and do all this shit and then shit on the fans after the fight. Like, they don't got a right to say that shit was boring. I mean, you should have seen how many niggas was yawning in the crowd. Like, them niggas couldn't wait to get home, man. They left to go beat traffic. Like, he not keeping you there. Ain't no entertainment value when you go pay to see him fight. I don't mean no harm. Like, I'm done watching this shit. I mean, I know I said that last time, and I double backed again, but maybe it's because I just like seeing boxing and shit. I like seeing niggas fight, but I just might be done with him and T.O. I'm done with I'm done with him. I'm not watching their fights no more until I see something exciting from him, some type of bite down. What'd you say? Oh, that was a sound bite. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, these dudes, bro, they can't get mad, bro. This shit ain't exciting. They don't fight with no urgency. I mean, it's trash, bro. It's trash. But I appreciate the call though, man.
Alright. It's funny, man. It's not very many options for Shakur at 35. You know, you got Cepeda, Tank, and that's pretty much where it
You may
stopped
feel like it's your time,
because Loma ain't giving
but
him a
it's not your
shot.
time.
You know, what's up, Timboski?
Yo.
Yo,
Yeah. What's going on, fam? Yeah, let me cut straight to the chase, man. Stop with this. You bullying? Who did you say he's bullying?
I didn't say I was
Huh?
bullying you. I said if I continuously play that, then it could be considered bullying, and I'm giving you time to send better footage.
Oh no. It will never come across as bullying. It will never ever. Nobody can bully me
I
anywhere.
mean,
You
I
understand what
mean,
I'm saying
I
to
mean,
you?
if I keep playing, footage that people deem funny, and you know, just play it, it could be considered that. I mean, you don't have to interpret it that way. Other people can.
No, it's cool anyway, man. It's cool anyway. Like I said, I want to keep it on boxing. You get me? I told you, I'm a realist. I'm here for the sport of boxing. We've already passed. We already skipped over that stage. We had our moment. Whatever. That's cool. I'm happy that you came home safe from your honeymoon with your wife. You get me? Who else is there? Marco. Salute the TBV community. Haters will hate. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna appreciate, and you gonna see soon. Like I said anyway. But yeah, man. Back onto the topic of Shakur Stevenson. I believe he needs to come and sign with Eddie Hearn. Earn with Hearn. He gives you opportunities, as you can see already. Allegedly, Raymond Ford is getting that Lamont Roach fight after his loss, his hard, tough loss to Nick Ball. He's getting another title shot. Eddie Hearn puts you in position to be successful. And with me, in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson needs his Floyd Mayweather moment. He needs a Diego Corrales moment. He needs to. We need to get him in there with someone that's near enough on his level. These guys that he's gliding, coasting through. Come on, man. He's so good, it's become boring now. That's how epic he looks when he's inside of the ring. That's fine. He doesn't have, to me, he needs to work on his offense. He needs to work on his punch variation. He needs to work on his offensive tendencies. It's ridiculous to say that he's scared of getting hit. That's just stupid. He's a professional fighter. He's been in there with world level guys. They can't hit him. That's not his fault. That's those. Why don't you blame Artem? Why don't you blame Yoshino? Why don't you blame Valdez? They can't hit the guy. He's a monster. Technically, he's a chef. He's like a mad scientist putting different type of potions in there. Tank Davis is like a bull in a china shop. So let's see if Shakur Stevenson can cook up a good enough potion and make a decent enough tranquilizer to tranquilize the horse of a Tank Davis. You understand? That's an epic fight that I do want to see later on down the line. I was impressed with his performance. When I say I was impressed, it's the fact that he showed us elite cat-like reflexes once again. I didn't like the way that he was looking for the knockout too much. He was headhunting. He wasn't listening to his corner, i.e. his grandfather. I don't know who he was talking to, whether it was Tim Bradley or I don't know who he was talking to in the corner when he was not listening to his granddad. So he needs to be honed properly. He needs to be molded into a Hall of Fame caliber fighter because he does have Hall of Fame caliber talent, but he needs to hone his skills. I don't know what trainer will be good for him, but it'll be interesting to see what he does. Top rank is no point going back there because there's no certainty or guarantee that you'll get those fights. But like I said, man, don't let your past haunt you.
You
And I'm
may
not
feel
ignorant
like
guy.
it's your
You
time,
understand? Saluteness,
but
salute
it's not
everybody.
your time.
Peace.
All right, send that footage, Jimboski, please. Stop. I don't get. Yo, this is what I'm saying. When I was fighting, I was doing vlogs, man. These dudes are scary as hell. That's what I'm saying. They just don't make them like they used to no more. A bunch of fucking scared dudes. Like, are you afraid that someone is gonna see something? Like, it don't matter. In the ring is different. You know what I mean? You can see all you want from the outside. When you in there with somebody, it's totally different. But at the same time, we sit here and we complain about these fighters, and this is why we created Border Wars, right? Because we complain about these fighters, and oh, he ain't got no personality. He need to sell himself. Meanwhile, I'm struggling for footage to build a card around fighters that allegedly, call in here and talk, and they can project and direct a fighter's career. But here they are getting the opportunity under the spotlight, and it's pulling teeth. It's pulling teeth. I'll tell you this. Every Wednesday there's a Border Wars show. There's no footage to show. There's just no show. We're not going to sit here and regurgitate the same shit over and over. I got better things to do. You feel me? Like, hit the gym and eat. Okay? Now that we got that out the way, Days, what it do, man? Where you been at? Like, yeah, I ain't get shit. Where's Supermax footage at? James Benitez never gave me the clearance to show his footage. I mean, there's so many fighters. It's like, come on. Days. All right, you might need to jump out, jump back in. We got Joshua $2. Didn't Devin do 16,000 in his hometown? Yeah, and like I said, there's not very many fighters that can do 8,000. Okay, Devin is in that league where he can do more than 8. But again, how many fighters can do 8? Because Lamont Rose just fought, he ain't do 8. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fighters that don't do 8. Just saying. Let alone he's done more. This is this is not the same number we're used to from him. He usually does 10 to 12. DC3 $2. Esteban from Oregon tripping like a MF. Back at us with another 2. Floyd only care about the strip club. Y'all crazy. Hopefully that changes, man. If he just promotes any fighter that he signs as much as he promotes that damn strip club, they will be good. The Pull-Out Bandit member for 6 months on that champ level. Everybody's saying they're done watching his fights, but in the same breath expect Tank to fight him and take the financial risk. Good super chat. DC3, excuse me, $2. Play the video on this. We see he fooled. Now it's over. Nah, that's what I'm saying. He said it was a joke. He's been a loyal caller here. He's stuck around where many UK callers fold. I'm going to believe that it was a joke and continue to wait for, more realistic footage. Days trying you again.
You.
What up?
That's Wagwan, my Dominican brethren.
What it do? Where you been at?
Man, I just got off probation, man. Congratulations on getting married, bruh.
Oh, congrats on getting off probation.
Yeah, man, if you need me to come to Border Wars, man, because, I had a little misdemeanor battery, so if you need me to come to Border Wars and, knock a nigga out, man, we can make something happen, man. I got to get in shape, though, because I'm like 5'11", 200 pounds, you know what I'm saying? But, we could work something out.
We got to fight for a 5'11", 200 pounder, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, word?
But you're going to have to stay in that heavyweight division. You have to stay 200. But there's certainly someone in your, I think he's, Jonathan Sims is 5'8" or 5'6".
Oh, give me Jonathan Sims. That's the one that call in and read the Bible scriptures and shit?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be my first fight. I feel like that'll be it would be a good first fight. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he be calling in and you know what I'm saying, reading the Bible scriptures, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna help that nigga in the ring with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that nigga no Diddy. I'm gonna have that nigga speaking in tongues after he catch an uppercut, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it, man. Tell Jonathan Sims, let's do it, man.
Hey man, I'm sure he gonna hear this. I'm sure he gonna hear this. And he gonna get them little butterflies. See, it's different. It's different. I'm telling you, when you thinking about someone else coming to kick your ass, everything sounds and feels different. I'm trying to tell you, I love Border Wars. I love it.
Yeah, I like to fight, but I never, been in a boxing fight, so it's definitely gonna be different. I know I got to get my cardio up. That's gonna be the most important thing because I'm out of shape. But yeah, man, I never, boxed before, so I'm gonna be a little rusty in there, man. But that's why I feel like this would be a good opponent for me. You know what I'm saying? Because this gonna be my first boxing match. But as far as the topic, man, I don't like Shakira. I'm tired, Stevenson, but I feel like he's getting a lot of criticism, man. I watched the whole fight. And I think he looked good, man. Everybody complained about him running the last fight against De Los Santos. He stood in the middle of the ring. He had Artem backing up. I do think he could have threw more combinations and cut the ring. But I mean, overall, man, it was a good fight. To all the people saying that he should change his style and take more risk, I mean, when Devin Haney did that against Loma and Ryan Garcia, y'all felt like he lost. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shitted on him. You feel me? So why should he change his style and possibly end up losing? And because y'all gonna hate either way. You know what I'm saying? If he gets the win, y'all niggas gonna hate. If he changes style and he gets hit and he gets dropped or he gets knocked out and loses, y'all niggas gonna hate. So I think Brett should just stick to his style, man. I feel like, maybe he should hire Bo. I do think Bo Mack will help him tighten up his overall game. But other than that, man, Shakur is good, man. If niggas think he's so bad, then tell your favorite fighter to step in the ring with him. You feel me, Ness?
Word.
I'm just saying though, if he's that bad, right now Tank should be looking at Shakira like food, bruh. There's no reason we shouldn't get Tank and Shakira at the end of the year, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not looked at as a big threat. And I would pick Tank to beat Shakur. You feel me? So just tell your favorite fighter to step in the ring with him, man. Devin Haney's my favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind seeing Devin get in the ring with him, but Devin got to heal up because he took a brutal beating by the steroid user and all that. But yeah, man, I feel like Shakur is just getting a lot of unnecessary hate, man. And I'm not even a Shakur fan, but y'all niggas, it seemed like y'all niggas are a fan of knockout artists and not the
You may
overall
feel like
science
it's
of
your
boxing.
time,
You know what I'm saying? But that's
but
my
it's
call,
not
and then
your
salute
time.
to the box.
All right, all right. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Looks like we got DC3 back at us. $2 more. I told you I got 350, 400 for a ticket, Ness, on guard. Yeah, that's for Tim Boski to come to Border Wars, but he hasn't, accepted. Again, I'm not bullying people into doing anything they not willing and open to do. DC3, $2 more. Excuse me. Buddy wants to knock out the pastor. What the F? 3 laughing out loud emojis. Oh, yeah, he talking about Jonathan Sims. Let's see if Sims step up, man. Sims been training for a few years, though, so, Days might. See, Days taking the fight based off phone calls. But again, once it gets more serious and Sims calls in and accept, now Dave's gonna want footage and then he gonna see it and like, oh wait, he ain't what I thought. Or he is what I thought. Cause don't nobody fight anybody somebody they think they gonna lose to, man. Let's just be real. Brambo, $2, sent the video to the Facebook page. Keaton burying my gov. Okay. So, Brambo, are you saying you fighting? I'm checking it right now as we speak, bro. As we speak. Let's see. Is Keaton okay? Okay, so what's this? Your amateur fight? This look like a fight. Hold on. Damn, which one are you? You gotta be the one with the blue headgear and shape. You wouldn't be sending it if you the other guy. Let me move myself out the way. We're gonna try and zoom in a bit more though. get this thing going. Are you the guy in the purple? Okay. We get the announcer's face real quick. Keaton. Which one is Keaton? We'll find out. He ain't gonna send a law, so I'll tell you that. So, ooh, good right hand by my man with the muscles. Damn, what happened? Okay, little pull counter. You gotta be the dude with the muscles. Oh shit! Oh shit! Knocked his headgear off. Okay. Got your little standing 8. That counts, baby. That's a knockdown in the books, baby. That count. Shit. Tell him give you your credit for that knockdown. See, this is a real amateur fight. You know, when Ness got it, when Ness knocked somebody's headgear off, the judges or the ref didn't score it. He obviously getting the point. Look. He obviously getting the point. It's obviously a knockdown. Look, they taping his shit. Oh my God, I've never seen this done. Lord have mercy. No. Yo, first of all, I didn't even get knocked off that many times for him to go straight to the tape. Hey, Keaton, you big as hell, bruh. Why is you so Sean Porter? He Tim Bradley cocky. Damn, good right hand, Keaton. That gotta be you. Oh, shit. Good right hand. That gotta be you. You ain't gonna send yourself getting knocked out. Okay. Is you looking for a fight though, Brambo? Is you looking for a fight? What is you trying to tell us? Sending this footage. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you right now, this better not be you just trying to get clout. Talking about, nah, I can't fight this Bordeaux, but next one I'm signing up. Don't be trying to get no free shine, bruh. No free shine. And Hot Boxing Minute, he looked like he in your weight class. Tell him the muscles don't matter at all. Oh, so Shakur still going that can talking about this ninja mad. Your bitch ass boys ain't gonna do shit about it either. Cam'ron ever lift his hand up this way, I'm putting him right out. Soft old ass ninja. Damn, Shakur, you really trying to keep it in the calle. It's no bueno, man. Leave that shit alone. But shout out to Keaton. You better tell us, Brambo, you better tell us if you trying to fight. I don't want that free, promotion for no reason. We got Brian Hernandez, $2. Ness, you still got Devin and Shakur beating Tank? Did I say that? We all entitled to change our mind if I said that. Just saying. But styles make fights, bro. Just remember that. Styles make fights, man. Just remember that. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. We got Damien that says, Ninja's the only race that don't support their own. I mean, why it gotta always be that? Why can't it just be that, we critical? It's always been like that, even for music, look, it's been like that for music too, Damian Clark right back at us with another 2. They hate Tank, they hate Devin, they hate Shakur. I don't know that they hate Tank, man. Tank the one doing the numbers. And sometimes the hate works both ways, right? Because Devin was doing numbers until the Ryan fight, Now he's taking a hit on popularity. Venom, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Real quick, I just seen Keith Idec. He just tweeted the viewership of Shakur's fight. It peaked at 1.1. No, it peaked at 1.2 mil viewership, and that's not including the ESPN Plus app. That's only TV. So I say this to say that I say that to say this. Shakur, yeah, ESPN has the engine, and yeah, his name is out there, but that's not what he needs. He needs to see. This is where we gotta give Devin credit. When people were calling Devin boring, because they were calling Devin boring, what did he do? He overpaid the opponents people wanted him to see. He took B side in terms of the money and negotiation power. So Shakur needs to gamble on himself and overpay some of these fighters that he wants to get in the ring with, if he wants a chance.
Who is he overpaying exactly? I mean, I think that building process. He's a 3 division champ. He's done building.
Okay, I mean, listen. You gotta overpay Zepeda. You have to. You have to overpay Zepeda. Um, as far, I mean, 135, it's a little shaky because he ain't gonna fight Keyshawn, so that's the issue. So I mean, unless he gonna fight Floyd Schofield, he a young guy, so you are gonna have to overpay him too. So that's what I'm saying. Shakur got to overpay these guys because he ain't getting the big fights. Now,
I mean,
as
do you
far as
really got to overpay contenders that never got a world title?
nah,
Like you bringing a title to the belt, you bringing a WBC title to the table.
at this point, it's all about public perception and his image. His image is ruined. His image is ruined. He needs to fight someone who's gonna come at him and ain't gonna give no fucks. That's Floyd Schofield and William Zepeda. But as far as the whole Floyd Mayweather thing, I think uh, it'll be great history with Leonard Ellaby leaving and him joining GTD, and then Floyd picks up the op. It's like a perfect storyline for a big pay-per-view fight. It'll be the first time Floyd and Leonard being on opposite sides of each other. Perfect storyline. I hope Shakur's first of all, Shakur made a right decision, was leaving Top Rank. That was the best decision he made so far. Um, Obviously he peaked on Top Rank. His ceiling couldn't get any much higher. Now he about to fight. Now he about to go hopefully on Floyd or PBC or Golden Boy. They all great options. I know people say Floyd don't got a network deal, but that's the best part about Floyd. Floyd's such a big name; he could get you on any network. He just got Carmel Mullen on Famio in the Zone, and Carmel Mullen's really a PBC fighter. So that should just tell you something. It don't matter if Floyd don't got a network; he could get you on any network he wants.
All right, champ. I got C Dub. What up?
Yo, hot audio.
Straight.
Straight, that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV, smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. Shout out Ness, the panel. Yo, the TBV community. Yo, man, what? Oh, man, these dudes, man. It just comedy, man. First of all, I don't know what's up with the world today. I mean, I think it's why you can't criticize someone in the sport. Like, I seen people get criticized in boxing, football, basketball. But it seems like boxing, man, they be like, if you critical, man, you got to put the gloves on, or you got to see me in the streets, or I don't know. Do LeBron say see me in the streets when somebody say he's sorry? Did Kobe, or I mean, did Chris Bosh say somebody see me in the streets when they call him Bosh Spices? Like this shit kind of crazy, but I guess it's the temperament of the fighter, right? But god damn, my man's ain't gonna make it to a tank fight. He keep beefing with Cam'ron and Mason and shit and saying like your boys ain't gonna do nothing and shit. So now you including they boys. Like not the people that's with professionals that got something to lose. Now you including the people that they know that don't got nothing to lose. So you're gonna have to walk around with security next time you in Harlem or New York or some shit like that. Like, damn man, don't make one of them boys put that fire on your ass, boy. And you coming with your hands out. But anyway, man, Shakur, man, I thought it was like a conspiracy or something. I thought the reason he was saying, I thought somebody was just joking. Man, this dude Shakur actually then tweeted how much Bob had to pay people to walk out. Now you got people commenting saying, boy, nobody paid me to walk out. I left on my own. It was boring. People was boring. I left. It did kind of seem synchronized when I watched a couple of videos. It seemed like everybody got up at the same time. Man, Bob don't got the money to do that, man. He was complaining about the money he paid Bud, said he could have got a house. He don't got no money to pay the crowd to leave. Oh shit, man, this shit is crazy. Anytime you need to go to sleep, man, if you having trouble going to sleep, you just gotta put it on the Devin Cambosa fight. Devin Cambosa won, or Shakur versus Nakatilia, man. Like that shit, man. That's a hard sell. Like they can't fight each other. Like I'm with Venom. You gotta pay somebody that's action packed, that's throwing a lot of punches, because you can't pay. Devin and Shakur can't put on the fight together, man. You know, unless you're selling pillows, that's a hard sell. You selling sleeping pills or some shit. But man, damn, Shakur, man, just keep your head in the game, man. Keep fighting your fight. Don't worry about the haters.
name is.
You know, just keep being great, man. Listen to your corner. You know, shit like that. Stop. Don't be getting to no beefs on these with these Twitter shit, man. Like you taking this Twitter shit too seriously, man. Like, come on, man. Like just keep your head down, keep winning. You know, keep working, and the money will come. The fans will come. Just keep and then I said this. You know, Ness, you probably laughed at me when I said go to Floyd, go to Mayweather Promotions, go to PBC. I got 4 names for you right now. He can go up to 40 and beat Rolly.
You may feel
He can
like
go
it's
up to
your
40 and fight Cruz.
but
He
it's
say he could
not
beat
your
him
time.
with ease. So go up there, get a belt, increase your legacy. You know what I'm saying? Then you make your fight for Tank.
Floyd can't make Rolly fight Shakur, and Rolly been said Shakur is boring and puts people to sleep. I don't think he'll do that because he know that's a difficult style for him. You know, again,
Get on
people
the
don't
same
fight
side.
people they think they could lose to, but unless that
I
money
got you.
is
I
like
got you.
is so that good. But let me get to the next caller. Kira, what up? Real since day one, $2. Dude in the footage put a better show on than Kerr. And he's talking about Brambo. Kira, you gotta unmute. Mad Bet 100 champ level, $2. Daily dose of Tank will.
Yo,
Yo.
I just want to say a few things. I've been listening to a few of the callers before. In regards to Shakur, I do think he's reluctant on letting his hands go. If you look at what he said after the Nakathila fight, he did say something like he was scary and he found the dude to be scary and all that kind of stuff. And as a fighter, you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. That's what I think personally. Um, in regards to your comparison to Andrade, I think that's a poor comparison personally, because at least Andrade lets his hands go and he knocks people down. Like he stuns them. If you look at his fight against Selecki, if you look at his fight against Liam Williams, he dropped him like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, but he was
So
still
like
he was still not a dude that people wanted to see.
but he's not. But I'm saying at least he lets his hands go
No,
and he
for
stuns
sure.
opponents.
For sure.
Shakur's way too conservative. And another thing about Shakur is people say he's a defensive genius. He is, don't get me wrong. But the problem is when you compare him to people like Pernell Whitaker, and you look at the people in the past like Nicolino Loche, these guys were more like matrix fighters that literally make you slip and they make you like Shakur's primary form of defense is his footwork. He takes steps back. Whereas people like Pernell Whitaker, they could like use head movement in the pocket and slip punches and make you miss. And that looks more appealing to the eye. So that's why Pernell, even people can say like, oh, Shakur's a defensive genius like Pernell. Not exactly. In terms of entertainment, they could at least market him like that. If he had that defensive abilities like that, it'd be easier to market him. But the fact that he uses clinching, he uses his footwork just to evade punches, that becomes boring. But don't get me wrong, he is a skilled fighter. But I also think this comparison people make to the Four Kings, they compare Shakur to like Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, and the same with Devin Haney. They compare them to greats like that. They're nothing like them. They've got no power like them. They haven't got the mindset like them. Okay, I take that back. In terms of Devin Haney, he has the mindset. At least he goes in there to fight. He showed a tremendous amount of heart against Ryan Garcia. He showed a tremendous amount. He actually tried to. The thing was, when he fought Linares, Devin Haney, he gets unfairly criticized for being boring, but he actually did try to stand his ground and try to knock Linares out. And that's when he got caught with the hook. But in terms of mentality, you can see at least Haney was willing to engage. But Shakur, on the other hand, he's not willing to stand there and actually fight and go for the kill. Oscar Valdez, he could have easily stopped him, but he did.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
That is your 3
Yeah, that's pretty
minutes,
much what I
champ.
wanted to say.
I appreciate
Yeah.
you. But you know how it is. If ever you want to go any longer, $5 Cash App and or Super Chat with the words Counterpunch and or acronym CP, which we know what it means, you know, we'll get you another 3. That is the last caller. Do appreciate everybody calling in. We are right back at it at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, wedding is done, honeymoon is done. We back to focusing. It's just work, gym, family. Let's get it done. We got Mad Ben $102 Super Chat Daily Dose of Tankwell. He says, Tank is the face. TBV is the voice. Tank Neek. Thank you, champ. Thank you. Rally says $5. Thank you for helping me get through my work day. Salute to you, champ. Appreciate you listening. Please drop me a 5-star review on iTunes. If you're listening on Spotify, drop me a 5-star review there. For my Spotify listeners, don't worry. We're going to re-upload the missing episodes, and you will see yesterday's episode and today's episode. Yesterday's episode actually went very late. So, getting my 10,000 steps in after that show, there just wasn't time to fully upload it to iTunes and to iHeart and the rest of the world. But I'm going to get that out to you today, as well as this one. It is what it is. We out.